watching a line of people at Venice Beach wait to be led into the seating area, watching athletes warming up, putting lines together, and then watching the event start, hearing Jeff, Chris Cote, Dohy start talking on the broadcast. It's like the payoff to see like how beautiful this sport looks at this location.
Ladies and gentlemen, parkour fans from all over the world, it's time to get fired up. Tempest presents Kings of the Concrete.
Double gainer across the gap! What? Are you kidding me? Let's go! Wow! Queen of the Concrete, Azuki! Let's go! Triple! Your new King of the Concrete, right, Abia!
I'm constantly reminded of this like image that people have of Tempest. And it's again that it's this big corporation and we can do whatever we want. We have unlimited funds. And for me, I'll never ever forget like who is actually in the trenches doing the work, putting in way more hours than is asked of them. It's people who actually really care about it, and their work never goes unnoticed or forgotten for me. And yeah, every time we wrap up an event like this, I'm just like even more reminded and proud that like our team is so small and tight and that we all work so freaking hard for this.
Kids of the Concrete, let's go!
Going into KOTC, I'm really locked in. I definitely feel really prepared this year, and I feel really confident in my ability to.
Yeah, I've been following Rai Rai since he was very, very young. And so I've seen Rai Rai growing up, and he's always just been so dedicated and focused. And so when I saw him locking in this year to like win the thing, I thought there was a really good chance he could do it. I mean, Rai Rai threw down crazy. It seemed like he had prepped, banger runs for the whole competition, and he wanted to see it through. He's like, yo, I don't care who I'm facing in the end.
At some point, in my opinion, I think everyone is going to have the same moves, right? So for me now, it's like, okay, what makes me stand out? Why am I so different, and why am I the best?
So he has this matchup with Shea Rudolph, both of them phenomenal runs, probably two of my favorite runs from the whole event. Rai Rai just blew everybody's mind.
Oh, here we go! Croc touchdown! Bubble side! Mid run!
Hard tricks, short and sweet, to the point, connected super well. He did everything perfect, but Shea also did that.
Gator double full! Oh my gosh, twin parkour, just trick after trick after trick. Whoa!
When I saw Rai Rai's line against Shay's, I was like, oh, he might not actually pass right now.
The judge's decision.
In that moment, I was like, well, I guess there goes that idea for Rai Rai. Everybody's so good, and you can meet someone, early on in the bracket that kicks you out for the rest of the competition, and then there goes your chances. Unbeknownst to me, Shay's injured. He can't run. The broadcast team is behind the scenes. They're scrambling. They're trying to figure out what to do, what is fair, what is the right thing to do.
Oh, we got official word. Rai.
Rai's gonna take
Rai's taking.
Come on!
The narrative kind of going into Kings of the Concrete 3 is Elis is back, he's still defending his title, and he also has more at stake this time. He has a three-peat.
Moving into the semifinals with Rai now going up against Elis Torhall, he could potentially dethrone the champ.
Not to say that like Elis doesn't surprise me anymore, but it was an Elis run. It was gangster, it was so good. The difficulty was there, the connections were great. In a weirder way, I was almost more anxious and scared to see what Rai was about to do. Yeah, Rai's up there, he's thinking out this move. We don't know what's coming our way, we just know that Rai's stuck up there trying to do it. But he's in the same spot as Elis, he's looking at the same gap as Elis. My heart's pounding, I'm thinking, don't do it. I'm thinking, do it.
Double gainer gap!
Let's go! Gotta be locked in now.
Battle of the double gainer!
Full in! Laid it well.
Come on!
Very similar
Yes, sir!
run to Elis right now.
Triple! No!
Oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
Rai, Avian!
Snatching it, never.
The crowd rushes over to Rai on the side of the course. Felt like we just watched the final and Rai had already won. Then we had to recollect ourselves and go all over again.
To our men's final. We got Ryan Abiang going up against Denali.
Here we go.
Double side!
On like a foot of a drop.
Frog gainer like nothing!
Just moving from one banger to the next. Big cast out. Is it what I think it is? Full! After
Let's
a full
go!
pull. That was the final run!
Was indeed Rai.
Watching Rai overcome that moment was iconic to say the least. But then watching him go and take the crown, that to me is like what sports are made of.
I'm Cosmo, I'm 23 and I've been training for like 10 years now. I would describe my style as kind of a mix of funky and power moves. I was on the fence of participating in the qualifiers, but shout out to my Polish people because they like almost forced me to compete. I just went in, saw the setup, saw so many people, kind of overwhelmed.
One of my favorite athletes to watch, Cosmo!
I went up against the legend himself, James West, so I was pretty stressed. He's just such a powerhouse. Like, he's got all the tricks in the book. I tried not to worry about it too much, try to not get it inside of my head because I was focusing on the line, rehearsing in my head, doing imaginary parkour, you know. And yeah, when the time called, I just went through the tunnel and did what I had to do.
He's just so fun to watch because he's got unique flow and moveset.
Oh,
and there's that unique stuff I'm talking about. Nobody has used that bar like that.
No
It's
way.
a full combo, back-to-back tricks.
Bro!
Everything landed without an ounce of a slip-up.
Plyometric power, no steps in between.
Honestly, at that point, I was thinking, damn, I'm in the semifinals. On one hand, yeah, it's possible that I could win, but on the other one, I think matchup with Vincent was the one that I was most stressed about.
Landing zone for the first trick.
Bro.
Yeah, Z's shaking his head like mind blown.
Ready already.
Okay, he's going straight in. 360 across the gap into.
Steps.
A-twist. Across that area yet. Oh! Double pull!
Oh, still going. Oh! Wait a second.
So going into the finals, at the moment I stood there behind this blue container right there, and I was just hearing the crowd go wild. I didn't know what was going on. but I didn't let it get through into my head. I just knew I had to like focus on my thing.
Come on.
All right, guys, give it up for Cosmo!
Big up the crappy boys. Big up Movers PLX.
Yeah.
Oh, jumping
Oh!
the trap
Combo
door.
back to back!
Flyway up.
Up! Oh, pin flip!
I don't know if it's supposed to be monkey gainer or pin flip, Josh.
Yeah! With the late twist! Okay, he's also high. Both athletes brought it for the final.
Now, I don't know who's going to win.
I would
I
say-
do know what the crowd screamed more for.
I would say near perfect runs for both athletes, similar in the movement.
I was standing there and waiting for the paddles to go up.
Are you ready? With the flip, count it down, guys, in 3, 2, 1.
And when I saw them, it was just my brain shut off. It was so much at the same time, so much people coming in, so much information, me getting the crown on my head. I was just super happy, but like super happy, super overwhelmed, just joy, that's the word. Honestly, like it might be crowning achievement of what I did over the last 10 years training parkour.
Yo, street car, let's go, baby.
Now we're walking together up to this rooftop, which is really cool.
KOTC street, and that was about as street as it gets.
Welcome everybody to Kings of the Concrete 5!
What's good?
What a great day to be a parkour fan. We are in a brand new location, the beautiful coastline of Vieste, Italy. Wow, a brand new location for Kings of the Concrete. Actually, this year we've done multiple events, and each one has been a brand new location. That's right, for the first time ever, Kings of the Concrete has done a series of events, a whole season. We've done Venice Beach, Oslo, Norway, and now here we are in Vieste, Italy. I'm Jeff Garrido, this is Josh Dohy.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Are we feeling it or what?
Give it up. Also, for the first time ever, we did a whole week long of parkour events for the general community to come out, enjoy, throw down on the streets of Vieste. It was an insane week, Josh. We had KOTC Street for the first time ever, KOTC Speed, KOTC Cliff Jumping, something we've never done before. Josh, tell me, why was it so special?
Bro, I've never seen 3 people doing a speed comp at the same time.
Yeah, pretty dangerous format.
Yeah, that was insane. It went off without a hitch. It was so exciting, man.
We even got kicked out mid-run or mid-competition, but that's pretty cool for a street competition because it happens a lot of the time when we're training. We had Ed Scott out here. He competed and placed in pretty much everything, right?
Yeah, absolute legend of the game, still holding strong.
Yeah, and Ed Scott, again, an athlete performing this weekend in the main event, the men's competition coming up soon, and he still threw down throughout the week, took home some medals. Frosti is actually on the course with another one of our competitors, a female legend, Red Bull athlete, Lilu Ruel, who unfortunately actually got hurt this week over here in Vieste. She's not able to compete. She's now off the bracket. She was definitely one of our heavier hitters. Frosti, what's the word over there with Lilu?
Hey, well, Lilu, as they were saying, you're a legend. You know, you won your first KOTC back at KOTC 2 in Los Angeles. You then reclaimed your title in Oslo, most recently at KOTC 4. And we were so excited to see you defending the crown here in Vieste. You got to tell us what happened.
stupid thing, like always, just going down the wall, and this little fucking edge was there, and I just didn't see it. That's it. So stupid.
Yes, it's always like the little things. You know, we're so zeroed in when you're moving, when you're pushing it, and then you're just walking out to see the sunset. Well, we're really sorry to hear that. But you know, as a two-time champ here for KOTC, I feel like you still have a lot of wisdom you could offer these young guns who are out here hungry. If you were going to give some advice to people if they want to do well at this competition, what would you say?
I would say do some meditation, listen to good music, and just do what you know. Like, do stuff with love, with passion. Like, it's such a completely insane event, so try to enjoy. I know it's hard, but if you do everything with love, I guess it's gonna be all fine.
Well, that was incredibly beautiful, Lilu. Thank you so much. We're very excited to still have you with us, and we look forward to seeing you back stronger than ever and at the next KOTC. And take care of yourself, Lilu. Well, for all the athletes that will be competing here, we are in Vieste, Italy, the Pearl of Gargano, here in the tip of the Puglia region in Italy. It is a historic site. This is one of the oldest cities in the world. We've had inhabitants on these grounds since at least 500 BC. It has been taken over by empires, by pirates, by militaries, but now for the first time ever, it is being taken over by the kings and queens of the concrete. Now we have brought in all the gear to this historic site. We are in the San Francesco Church Plaza. This was once a prison, then turned into a convent, and now houses a school for underprivileged youths. We have brought some crazy youths of our own here, as well as all the bars, ledges, and ramps that we could find to go on these ancient stones and turn it into the ultimate free-running arena. Now, for those of you who have never seen Kings of the Concrete before, you are in for an absolute treat. But to go over the rules and the brackets and how it all works, we got Josh and Jeff in the booth, and they're gonna lay it all out for you. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Frosty. Yeah, Kings of the Concrete is actually a pretty interesting competition. It's unlike others in our sport. It's a head-to-head style, bracket-style competition. We're going to have a men's division a little bit later on. We're starting off with the women's division. Josh, what are some of the rules for the runs?
Well, athletes will get one 20-second run per round. We've got 5 pro athlete judges, and it is a single elimination, so you get one shot, one opportunity.
Yeah, and Kings of the Concrete used to be winner takes all for the cash prize and the crown, but actually for the first time this year, lots of upgrades, I know, we're actually going to be doing a podium for first, second, and third. Let's take a look at our pro judges.
So who do we got first? We have, on the left, we got Nate Weston, absolute master of the mind, so precise, legend of the streets. And speaking of legends, we've got Lucy Romberg, longtime competitor in the game, absolute legend. Next to her, we have Travis Verkey, master of the con gainer, and just sending it, absolute legend. And then we have Z Zaramba, internet sensation.
He's not gonna let you live that one down, man.
No, we shouldn't have said it again.
Love you, Z.
Yeah, and then next to him we have none other than Joe Scandrett, the pole slide master. Mentality in check. What a qualified judges panel. Wow.
Yeah, and these judges have their work cut out for them because we have some really, really good competitors, some really good matchups coming up. Let's take a look at those. As you heard earlier, Lilu was already out, but then we did have a switch out in practice today due to an injury. Noah is out, and Desiree Lautaro is taking her place. Josh, do you see any of these matchups here that interest you? What's looking good? Who's looking like it could be an interesting one?
Okay, so I'm really, really excited to see what Marta has in store for us. She is such a powerhouse, crazy levels of plyometric power. And then we have a returning competitor, Audrey Johnson, who just does all of the sketchy gainers.
Yeah, she was out in Venice and kind of lost her chance to show us what she had because she had an injury like right away in her run. So glad she's back. She has a second chance at the crown, and I think we're going to be kicking it off here. All right. Just like that, guys, we're in. Kings of the Concrete goes so fast. It's a head-to-head style, so you see short, compact runs, difficult moves, and our athletes should be coming out right now. Here she is, Jenni Nieminen.
All the way from Finland.
She had a showing out in Oslo where she made it pretty far, actually, into the finals and took second place. So She's been looking pretty good in practice. She's pointing to the camera crew and our judges, kind of showing her route, just so that, we don't have any accidents where cameras get in the way. They can see where she's going to go. And then the judges are able to actually see her landings as well, because it's important to see how you land. What happens in the air is cool, but it's all about how you land, baby.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right.
Jenni's in
Jenni's
position
taking
now.
position. So she's going to give a thumbs up. You'll see judges thumbs up back. That means we're going to see some action.
Okay, ready to go.
Give it up for Jenni, everybody.
Starting off with the Webster.
Straight to palm flip.
A well-placed palm flip. Rolling up to the top of the course now.
Nice. The flow and connections are really good, which is really important for Kings of the Concrete. We saw a knee down there. That's not going to fare well with the judges, but the fact that you carry the momentum is, and that's it. Nice. A good complete run to kind of come out of the gate and maybe shake off some nerves. And not bad overall, Josh. Let's check out some replays.
Yeah, sealed it nicely with that flyaway as well. Yeah, let's watch that back.
She's giving her competitors some hugs over there. You know that first run is always so hard. You're nervous. You haven't done any movement. You've been practicing all day. You want to see if it comes together, and yeah.
Yeah, you do not want to go first. And our competitors are actually not able to watch each other compete. It is a complete surprise what their opponent has done.
All right, here comes Ludovica Messina. Coming out of the tunnel. She's going to get into her starting point here.
And she made it through qualifiers, so
yeah,
she's no stranger to the course.
A young Italian athlete. She also competed in the youth division.
Oh, here she goes.
Wow, okay, straight off the bat.
All right, a cleaner front flip right off the bat.
Okay, come on.
Cartwheel transition.
Ludovico, I've seen lots of back handsprings,
All
Websters
right.
like that. Yep, there's the combos I'm talking about.
Some solid landings.
Again, back-to-back movements are kind of what you want to see for Kings of the Concrete, and she's delivering so far. Short and sweet. Maybe she'll end it here. What she got? Webster down.
All right.
Not done yet, actually.
One more
Maybe we
thing.
got one more thing. Big front flip.
There's that front flip. Oh, she's still going.
Okay, wow. Endurance athlete.
All right, Webster span.
Right past the judges, Kong down.
There we go.
Okay.
Exiting to the streets. Back you come.
Wow. So yeah, like I was saying, she competed earlier in the youth division, and now here she is in the women's division, Kings of the Concrete. We have David Rizzi out on the course. We'll wait for the judge's decision. They'll flip their cards up. They have a couple of paddles with a color for white, color for black. Judges are ready. Davida, let's see it.
Jenni!
And it goes to Jenni.
All right. Short but sweet will take that round.
And you heard me mention it a few times. I really think linking things together well and keeping your run concise and to the point is kind of what's going to carry you through this competition. We don't need too much fluff in between. All right, guys, and with that, our first matchup is already underway, or under the belt, I should say. We are going to take a quick break, dealing with a couple of difficulties here. We'll be right back, guys.
Don't go anywhere.
Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging with us. It'll be worth it, I promise, especially to our live audience hanging out in this hot, hot sun. Yeah, it's pretty warm out here, Josh.
Bro.
Anyways, we have more parkour action coming up for you guys. Who is coming out of the gate next, Josh?
Oh, up next, we have the USA team kill. We got Audrey Johnson versus Aeris Zhang. There's Audrey Johnson coming out of the tunnel now.
I'm so glad Audrey has made it back out to Italy. She re-qualified after kind of missing her chance at Venice Beach. She was ready to lay down a really good run, and unfortunately on the very first trick, kind of took a hard hit on her leg. So I know it might still be bugging her a little bit, but she's back in Italy, ready to throw down for you guys. Give it up for Audrey Johnson, crowd.
Yes, sir.
And again, if you're just now joining us, you'll see athletes kind of pointing around the course, making sure that their route is just clear. They don't want to land on cameramen, judges. Well, maybe you get more extra points for landing on judges. I'm not sure, but yeah, just to make sure things are safe, and then you'll kind of see them prepping and getting ready to go. Once you see that thumbs up, it's go time.
Yes, sir. Looks like she's in position.
And there
Give
it is.
a thumbs up to the judges. We're ready to go.
Looking at a pretty big jump for this angle here. Oh,
dive front
catch over the
catch.
bar. That's so risky because your hands can peel off, and then, yeah, it's not going to be a good fall. Audrey falling really well.
Punch back off of that pole.
Linking two tricks together, one using a bar, one using that thin ledge, and her signature hand cast.
Saves it with that back roll.
So again, I'm going to go back really quick and talk about that linkage there on the bars. Using the bar to combo into kind of a technical trick here off of this ledge. Yep, punch back. That's the stuff the judges want to see. Linked movements with great diversity and course use.
Yes, we love course use. Use the entire animal.
And then up next, her competitor, Aeris Zhang.
Sitting pretty in the tunnel.
Aeris is one of our youngest competitors, and she's been with Kings of the Concrete since the very beginning, honestly.
That's crazy, at that age.
She actually took her first debut at doing an exhibition run at one of the Kings of Concrete, and now she finds herself going against people like Audrey Johnson, who are seasoned competitors.
My goodness.
Aeris known for some bendy style, some helicopteros. I'm always surprised at the composure she keeps through her runs at such a young age.
And she looks like she's starting up at the top of the course.
I know, kind of these drops are like maybe twice the height for her as opposed to some of her competitors.
Yeah, a bit more impact, I guess.
All right.
Getting those last breaths in.
Thumbs up from the judges. Let's see when Aeris is ready.
There's that meditation.
Yeah, Lulu was talking about meditating. Listen to good music. And then Aeris, whenever you are ready, you are good to go. Doing the mental prep here, you know, it's really important to map out your run and make sure you have a clear vision ahead, especially if you're going to do some tricks that are really difficult. You want to make sure that you're ready to go, you're locked in.
Going through that laundry list of tricks you're going to do just so you don't lose your place.
Maybe she's taking some inspiration from Rai here over in Venice Beach. Remember when he was locked up at the top of the course, like really getting himself over that mental block to do his first trick? Maybe she just needs some hype from the crowd, guys. Give it up.
That's what
Aeris,
she needed.
whenever you're ready, send it, girl. All right, we got a thumbs up. And we're in.
All right, corkscrew.
Nice.
Very nice landing as well.
She's had that trick in her arsenal for a while now, but it's looking cleaner than ever.
Oh, A-twist across that gap.
Big old drop for her and a gap in there. She's actually connecting pretty decent right here. Let's see what the ending trick could be.
TDR straight to backflip.
And
some flat ground tumbling with a very nice fold.
Run, Aeris. Let's hear it for the youngest competitor.
That's great. Some pretty high-level moves there.
I like that she started from the top and really made use of the course all the way down to the bottom.
And there's some transition moves. Good, got a little lost there at the step and repeat, but then boom, nice. TDR. All right, nice one. Now we're going back to the course. Here.
Judges got a thumbs up, so they're ready to go. Davida Rizzi's gonna pull up the hand. Let's get a judge's flip in 3, 2, 1. And it's going to Audrey!
Audrey's moving on to battle Jenni.
Let's hear it one more time for both competitors. Great showing from both of them. You know, actually everything pretty clean. I didn't really see too many mess-ups in there. And yeah, great battle to start us off.
Man, and it is a hot day. Like, not only are the competitors melting, but the spectators and potentially the camera equipment as well. It is sweltering.
Not potentially, it is happening. All right, our next athlete in, a replacement for Noa Diorgina, Desiree Locato, straight out of Italy. Again, she competed in the youth division as well, and now she stepped to the plate like maybe an hour ago to come into the competition and take Noah's place. So everybody give it up for Desiree.
Yeah, she's part of that girls squad. I call them the Powerpuff Girls because there's 3 of them.
And they're all wearing different colored t-shirts.
This was my color.
But hey, man, they came out here. They've been having a good time all week, competing in all the competitions, and now we get to see them at the main event.
Okay, thumbs up from Desiree. Looks like she's ready to go. Let's get it.
Nice. Good. Oh, little slip on the stairs, though. I don't think it was intentional.
Oh, couple
and she's
repeat
flowing out
transitions.
nice. Here we go. Webster. Slight slip up on the combo there. Again, that kind of thing here will dock you a little bit on the points in the judges' favor, but she's still moving well.
Yeah, just a few too many transition moves so far.
Nice, there we
Back
go.
handspring. Good course tour, though. Kind of visiting each
Nice
area. Will she go over to the
and
bars?
she ends it there.
That is it.
You know, honestly, for coming into the competition, she was sitting over in the shade. I said, hey, Desiree, we need a replacement. Would you like to do it? And she stepped up to the plate. So maybe, you know, not enough practice for her. Was showing off here with those couple of those slip-ups, but a great run from Desiree. She should be proud of how she performed with such little notice, and we're going to go right on. Here is Yordanka Papalezova. I think I did okay there.
I think, yeah, probably. Yeah, I kind of left that one for you, didn't I?
Thanks. All right, Yori taking the stage.
Okay, starting on the lower portion over here near the bars.
She's heading over to these two platforms now. I saw her earlier in the week warming up a corkscrew down from this platform. We also saw in the onside qualifiers her throwing it. It did take some kind of mental focus. The crowd cheered her on, and she finally landed. It was a pretty cool moment. What do you think? Are we about to see a cork?
Yeah, I think so. Really good move for her to start off with, too. It's going to be the scariest trick for her.
Yeah, I mean, you sometimes want to put your hardest move at the beginning of the run, get it out of the way. Oh,
okay.
It's not a cork. That's okay. Webster.
Webster.
Good. Pretty good linkage there.
Some creative bar moves on that corner.
Yeah, again, incorporating different aspects of the course like ledges, bars, slant walls. You know, making sure you hit all those boxes is really going to help you win over the judges. Here we go. Cartwheel, aerial. Nice. She's not done yet.
Hey, jogging over to her next one.
Palm spin. And
butterfly
BK.
kick.
And she's ending it there.
Alrighty.
All right. Solid run from Yori. I didn't really see any mess-ups there. Maybe a couple snags in the flow, but pretty good. Here's those Websters at the beginning and then right onto the bars.
Yeah, a little bit of a slower pace, but did, have some better interactions with the course. I think that could put her ahead.
Well, you know what they say, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Yep, another look here, reverse fall.
Reverse fall.
Kind of a
Love
scary part to land there. All right, we got our judges' thumbs up. We're gonna do a flip in 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. Looks like it's going to Desiree.
Okay. One Power Puff has moved on so far. Come on, Desiree.
From chilling into the shade to into the second round of Kings of the Concrete, and her first one ever. So, wow, they should be super proud of Desiree. She's looking stoked.
By the homies.
Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls are all really excited over there.
We're going to take down Mojo Jojo someday.
All right. You know what that means. We're on to the last matchup, Josh.
All right.
It goes so quick. Coming to the stage next, Martita Martin. Coming from Spain at the age of 19. I've been seeing her online. She submitted to our online competitions and qualified through there. She's so powerful. What kind of stuff do we see from Marta usually, Josh?
Dude, crazy flip precisions. Like, not only does she have the strength, she also has the mental fortitude. Like, she is able to do stuff that a lot of male competitors are actually not able to do.
Yeah, and we talk about, like, maturity of movement a lot. You know, you see people who can accomplish certain gaps and flips, but sometimes it lacks, like, a little bit of, I don't know, what's the word, Josh?
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, you know, a little bit something, but Marta definitely has that little something. All her moves look really powerful, really well put together, and they look like she's doing them with control. So hopefully we can see some of those gaps and things from her today. It is round one. You never know. Are these competitors going to go easy, or are they going to go hard?
Here she goes.
We're about to find out. Here we go.
Oh, strong A-twist. Okay, here we go.
Wow, so already some powerful movements that maybe we haven't seen yet.
Look at this
wow,
linkage.
The combinations are great. Big gap
Boom,
down
gap.
to a combo.
Come on, what a perfect
Okay,
run.
so Josh, let's talk about it really quick because I think this is maybe the first kind of example of a perfect Kings of the Concrete line that you want to see. Powerful tricks, linked together super quick. You just want to keep a sense of amplitude to it. So that's going to win over the judges really well.
She also had a great diversity of movement with that punch back off of the K-wall. That was really nice.
I mean, again, lots of elements that she used there. And we're right on to the next competitor who has kind of a tall order. I'm sure she heard the screams. Give it up for Ludovica Ziino. Another one that made it on through the onsite qualifiers. She's been competing all week. Youth division, onsites, now in the main event. Ludovico, hope you're ready. Let's see how it goes.
All right,
Nice.
back full.
Anytime you can add a
scoop.
twist in, that's gonna earn you some points over just a singular rotation, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a little bit harder.
Here we go. Nice, connections
All
are good
right.
so far.
Twist on point.
Wow, that was almost a back handspring precision onto the little yellow cap on the ground there.
And we're
Hands
seeing-
on the ground a lot.
Yeah, and for her age group, like a lot more diversity as well.
Yeah,
Super
powerful.
clean. Oh,
Again, everything she's doing has been kind of moving forward. It's nonstop linkage and motion, which is good. It's how you're gonna win over the judges.
okay.
Nice, some flow tricks to add in, just like maybe, little bit of diversity, and nice.
Boom.
Throwing the hands up. Wow, she used a lot of the course there.
Yes, sir. That was really nice. Some
That
higher
was-
level moves.
That was Ludovica Ziino. Excuse my pronunciation there.
I think you did very well.
There's also two Ludovicas, so it's easy to get mixed up. All right, cool. The girls look stoked down there. They're going to meet up with Davida. We're checking out some replays here. There's that kind of back handspring, almost precision. Whether that was on purpose or not, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and that was a great reposition, too, to get her set up for that next move.
Okay, we're going to go to see the judges' cards. Remember, majority white means white wins, majority black means black wins, and it looks like it's
Marta!
going to Marta.
Unanimous decision.
Yeah, I think breaking down two of those lines side by side, I was going to give it to Marta. Again, we just saw kind of that level of amplitude and control, that movement maturity perhaps, and just some bigger tricks.
Yeah, with Marta, I think we're looking at one of the future GOATs of women's parkour. She is
Yeah,
bringing just a type of movement that we have never seen before.
Yeah, and we're going to see more of it because she just moved on to the next round. Speaking of which, is coming up right after this break. We'll be back, guys. Stay put. We'll see you soon.
Stay hydrated.
Kids of the concrete, let's go!
And welcome back, everybody. We just saw round number 1 of the women's division. Okay, Frosti, you're down on the course with Lucy. What do you got to say?
All right, Lucy Romberg, without a doubt, the GOAT of all time when it comes to parkour competitions. You have more Art of Motion championship titles than any other human being, dead or alive for that matter. You've brought so much to this sport. How does it feel to see this next generation of athletes coming up?
It's incredible to see all these athletes out here throwing down. That's really loud. How do we fix that? It's really cool to see that there's a women-only event and just see all these amazing athletes come out and just giving everything they got. You don't understand how nerve-wracking it is to get out there in front of all these people, all these peers, and throw your stuff down, show what you've been working on so hard. So kudos to all of them for going out there and showing us all their stuff.
I feel like you've brought so much to this sport. How do you feel like freerunning has helped you progress and evolve in your own life?
I mean, freerunning has changed my life in so many ways. I mean, number one, it helped me overcome an eating disorder. It also helped me become, confident in the person that I am and truly love who I am. So free running has, just let me be who I've always wanted to be, and I love it more than anything.
And we love who you are. So thank you so much for being here, being a judge here. It's an honor to have you. We are going back to the action now. Take it away, Josh and Jeff.
Yeah, it's so cool. I mean, there was more girls in the youth competition than men, and if that's anything for the future of free running, then let's do it.
That is nutty.
Right up, here we go. Jenni Nieminen back in for her second run. We are now in round 2. This is going to go so quick. We got 4 athletes coming up here. Jenni being the first of them, and she is going against Audrey Johnson.
Oh boy, that's going to be a tough one.
We start getting into the heavier hitters the later we get in the bracket. That's kind of how it works. This is a seeded bracket, meaning as people qualify, they get put into this bracket in order of kind of best to last. So, hopefully usually you see the best athletes kind of making their way up to the finals, and we're going to see a battle here pretty soon. Jenni getting ready on course.
Okay,
yeah, she's just telling the judges. Just telling the judges where she's going to land, because there's some blind landings here the judges might not be able to see, and if you do something cool, you better hope the judges see it, right?
I hope so. You wouldn't want them to miss it.
It was funny. Jesse LaFleur had his kid competing in the youth division, and he was giving him some advice that only a free runner would say. Son, if you're going to do something cool, make sure the judges see it.
Yes, sir. That's some great life advice.
All right, looks like Jenni's ready to go. Wiping down the surface, making sure, again, no slippage.
Yeah, going for a corner interaction here.
Nice.
Oh, right into that castaway. Great landing.
Adding that flow into the castaway just adds an extra bit of difficulty that, is going to play well with the judges.
Okay, back full.
Dangerous landing area. That's so sketchy. Oh, front flip across the gap. Barely making it.
Jeez, snatched that
Keeping
landing.
us on the edge of our seats.
Cast.
All right, Jenni.
That's how you seal off a run. What a great performance. Really stepping it up from that first round as well.
Yeah, I think that first round you saw a lot of Websters and connections. Now you see a couple more quote-unquote power tricks. Still kind of the flow stuff here, but you get more gaps.
A little bit of a flop there. Kind of a stunt move, more like.
Here we go. So again, starting to add twists, and then this right here, a gap where, oh my gosh, Josh, you barely made it.
Oh,
wow!
And skiing on the landing too. Skiing in this weather. Where's the snow?
So next up, we got Audrey Johnson, age 24, from the U.S. Again, a redemption round here for her in Italy. Audrey, also known for hang cast, what's the trick called? The gargoyle gainer?
Yep.
I think she has the record for the fastest transition into those. Maybe Joe Scandrett, one of our judges, but she's pretty quick with it.
Yeah, the level of confidence that she has going into some of these gainer variations is just unmatched. She is something of a heavy hitter, kind of a sniper, kind of has these punctuation points on the course where it's blow, 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 and I'm out.
Yeah, punctuation is a good way to put it. Again, you're kind of packing all these hard tricks into one, but you got to leave a mark on the judges. Make them remember you, and punctuating is, I guess, a way to do it. Audrey's got the judges on the move. They cleared all the way over to that side of the course. So,
and
I don't know.
Is this part of the course over here?
Is she going on the roof? So technically it is. We did plant this onto an existing church here, and there's a lot of cool possibilities with the existing spot. Hopefully we get to see Audrey use them. But yeah, you'll see athletes kind of going all over.
Okay, thumbs up. She's good to go. What's going across this gap here? Gainer!
Wow, nice. Very good landing and connection. Back full. That gainer was actually a trick she hurt herself on in Venice Beach. Whoa. Disappearing into the course.
Magic
trick. A little bit pulling the rabbit out of the hat there. That was pretty cool.
And that's a tight area to pull that trick as well. That can be pretty mental with all of that business going on behind you. Can make it a little bit scarier to do.
The judges are looking inside there to see actually what she just did. Look at the replay here. So again, her first couple of moves, it was really quick and short. Audrey's making her way back up into the course here to Davida and Jenni, where they're going to make an official decision. See who moves on to, wow, is that our finals already after this?
Wait a second. Yeah,
well,
we're
one
in semis
more
now.
matchup and then our finals. But here it is. Judges, we are ready. Oh, we are not ready.
You said no.
That one's definitely going to take a little bit more deliberation. I mean, we saw both athletes put down some really, really good runs. Audrey's was maybe a little bit shorter. Never not a bad thing necessarily, but
shorter and cleaner, I would say.
Yeah, cleaner
as well.
for sure. But maybe if Jenni packed in enough tricks to outweigh it. This is where it gets really tricky. A lot of parkour competitions judge off of score. This is just an overall impression with the judges. We do have a panel of pro judges, but doesn't mean it's easy.
And a lot rides on this round because whoever wins will be moving on to finals.
And be that much closer to the crown.
Yeah, if you do well, congratulations. You just got yourself some more work.
Okay.
And that's a thumbs up from Nate Weston,
Ready
the
to go.
Beston.
Nate Weston, all right, here we go. And let's do a flip in 3, 2, 1,
show! Jenni!
Wow!
Okay!
So, I'm not surprised, but personally, I was going to go with Audrey. I think both girls threw down exceptional runs. Josh, why do you think Jenni's moving on?
Oh boy, okay, I'm going to guess that it's because she packed a little bit more in. I think that the castaway was a little more difficult, and you know, that front flip across the gap, also pretty difficult. I will say some of those landings not quite as clean. Audrey's was also a bit stop and start, but a lot cleaner.
Yeah, I think that's why I was going to pick Audrey's, just a little bit cleaner of the moves. But here we go. Desiree making her way back out here, age 10.
Age 10.
Can you believe it? A world stage like this, and you're competing at 10. That's pretty cool. Desiree is from Italy, so she's not quite a local to Vieste, but she's an Italian local. Cool to see them out here competing. And again, a young woman.
Here she goes.
Wow, jumping right in, too.
And there's those transitions. Maybe just a few too many, though. Let's cut a few of those.
You know, a similar run from what we've seen before, but again, she came out of the shade. She was chilling out, ready to watch the show, and now she's competing in it. So, yeah, maybe a similar run here, but still good nonetheless. Everything has landed really well so far.
And also probably scary being up that high, especially at that height.
Yeah, when you're that short, I guess some of those heights can be pretty scary.
Whoa,
nice, good backflip and Xing out right there. Good. So again, everything landed really well. Maybe some similar tricks we saw earlier, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you want to keep surprising the judges, keep it interesting. You want to beat your opponent with some flavor, some new stuff.
Well, also she's up against an absolute destroyer. Marta is looking so dialed this competition, and that's what she's got to go up against.
Yeah, for real. And I wonder if Marta changes her runs to, based on who she's coming up against next, or if she just planned out, all the way to the finals. Go hard the whole time.
Here's Marta. Viral athlete.
Marta from Spain.
Okay, some kind of cascading run, potentially.
Wiping the shoes. Okay, again, wiping the shoes, making sure she's got a good grip. That means something's coming up.
Okay, what's she doing to this wall?
Whoa!
Splat on the wall!
To splat. We call that splat because you kind of just splat into the wall.
Let's go.
She's just packing in more hard tricks. This is really good so far.
Seamless
good combinations,
line.
Really powerful. Short and sweet.
Wow.
Marta, give it up, everybody. That was an amazing run.
That's an intimidating run.
Yeah, it is. So you're starting to see this style come into free running where people are flipping to walls and kind of maybe sliding down them, using in different ways instead of just flipping off. Now we're flipping onto walls. We just saw that, and I think it's going to bode well with the judges who, I don't know, or already have we already got a thumbs up.
Okay.
We're ready to go. Judges, Marta, Desiree, Davida, here we go.
Marta!
Unanimous decision going to Marta, and we have our final set already. Wow.
And I do believe that is the first flip to splat that I've seen in a women's bracket before. So great job, Marta. Like, just what an incredible run. Hugs from everyone.
All right.
And
we got
now
Frosti
over
down
to
on the
Frosti.
course.
Amazing action so far in this women's bracket. It is insane so far. We have got the finals coming up, but stick with us. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, but do not change the channel. You're not going to want to miss this. It's all going down. See you soon.
Yo, street car, let's go, baby.
KOTC street, and that was about as street as it gets.
And we are back. Thank you for waiting, everyone. Wow, what a dominant performance from Marta so far. Exactly what we were expecting out of her, but man, just seeing that in real life is just next level.
Yeah, you see her do the stuff online, and then she came in person and delivered. We love to see it. Again, new to this year, guys, third and fourth matchup. So for this final round, we actually have a third and fourth place going against each other. We have Audrey Johnson versus Desiree Lautaro. I think we're jumping right in.
All right, well, let's take a look at the course.
Yep, Audrey's ready to go in the tunnel. It's kind of nice. I guess this time, if you get kicked out, you know, it's not just single elimination if you make it far enough in the competition.
Yeah, it's not the end of the day for you just yet. Okay, Audrey's clearing off that corner.
We just had the crowd fill in over there, and it looks like they don't have to move far. Audrey's going to use that corner for something sick, I'm assuming. Now, there is still something at stake here, Josh. Third and fourth place, you know, it's good to be on that podium, but we're only awarding prizes for first, second, and third. So we're going to see a battle. We're going to see them probably give it their all still, and hopefully we have a good matchup.
So in this one, winner takes all. In
Yeah.
this case.
In this case, that is true.
Okay, seeing some nods. She's looking pretty
Locking
confident. Such a seasoned competitor as well.
Yeah, and again, you can tell, and just kind of the way she carries herself and that movement, just looking so good, so focused, so clean. Audrey eyeing up maybe another bar dive catch, maybe a gap.
Something to get her across the course, I'm guessing.
That's the second highest platform out here. And she's onto the bar.
Oh, wow! Traversal across that bar to backflip.
That's cool. Kind of using the bar for an assist across the gap, back full. Everything's landed really nice, and she's continuing the motion into the corner.
Oh!
This is a tight space for her signature trick.
Wow!
The gargoyle gainer. Wow. Like I said, I mentioned earlier, she moves so quickly into those, and that's a demonstration of it right there. And in the grossest spot, so here's that gap there.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, so landing and punching straight into these different directions, linking trick after trick. Josh, some insight here.
Now, I wonder if she had done this run in the previous round, might she have moved on to finals? Because look,
you know, I hate to say, I think she might have. That was a really, really good, well-rounded run. And Desiree has kind of a tall order here, but she's going to take it nonetheless.
Age 10.
Waving some hands, age 10. Desiree, what do you got? Give it up for Desiree Lautaro! Thank God for Davide Rizzi. He's our Italian translator. He just got the crowd riled up, the Italian crowd. We do have the Vieste locals out here cheering on, you know, their fellow countrymen.
Okay, a bit of a similar start here. Those transitions.
Nice. You know, and again, for somebody who just came into the competition late, maybe it's just the goal to do one run and make it as clean as possible. You get multiple attempts at it. It's kind of all you have in the arsenal for what practice time you had.
Yeah, she is looking a little snappier
is looking
run.
cleaner, quicker. Yeah. Landings are really good. Yeah, so as we kind of predicted here, pretty similar run into her backflip. And it is a good run. Everything's linked well here. And when she does it as clean as this, wow, I'm happy with it.
Pretty good.
Give it up for Desiree, everybody. Again, coming out of the shade is not an easy task in the sun, and she came to the order. So we're going to do a flip here. Judges flip.
Judges flip like Z.
Kind of a pun. Well, of course we're doing flips. This is Kings of the Concrete.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, judges, do a flip.
So here's Desiree on screen here doing some of her, some of these moves really clean.
Yeah, really nice front walkover.
Really nice course use. I mean, she starts in the front and goes back up. You won't see a lot of competitors going up the course too much because it takes kind of a long time and it's hard to do. But she flowed through it really well. So I think our judges are ready. Let's give it a big countdown, guys. This is for third and fourth place. Here we go, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Audrey!
And it's going to Audrey! So here we go. We got Frosti on the course with Audrey with a quick interview.
You're right here, you're right here, Yes, you're getting your bling right now.
Blinged up.
Amazing.
Awesome job. Killed it.
Wow, congratulations, Audrey. That was an incredible run. I mean, you smashed it. All of your runs today were really good. Do you go into this with a plan? I'm going to do this in my first round, second round, and third. Are you freestyling? How do you do your sort of mentality around it?
Yeah, so today I had a pretty clear plan of first, second, and third run. Typically I would have a few more options, but I'm actually like recovering from a bit of an injury right now. So I was trying to work around some stuff and find some cool creative stuff that I was really happy with, but wasn't like throwing my absolute hardest tricks today. But yeah, I'm super happy with how it came out, honestly.
Well, as you should be. Third place is nothing to joke about. And if this is you recovering, can't wait to see you at 100%. I think that's going to be at the next KOTC. Awesome job. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Frosti, and thank you, Audrey. That was awesome. Everybody give it up one more time for the third and fourth place matchup.
Let's go. Yeah,
We're not done yet. Maybe the most important matchup coming up right now, our finals, and we have some heavy hitters in it. Jenni, a returning competitor from Oslo, against Marta, who's first KOTC, but it doesn't look like it. She is performing well.
Here comes
coming
Jenni.
out right now to give you guys a show. So we saw really good runs from Jenni already. She probably has a little bit more in the tank, and I hope she saved it for finals.
She has been stepping it up as the competition's gone on, so we could see her most difficult runs so far.
Yeah, and depending on who you face in the bracket, and you can kind of see, your potential competitors as it goes along, that could be a strategy. Start off with something easier, get the nerves out of the way, and then kind of do harder and harder runs as it goes on, especially when you have an opponent like Marta in the finals.
And an interesting starting position on the stairs, kind of a forbidden zone for a lot of free runners.
Landing on stairs is not nice, but she's doing it right
to
now.
The step through.
So adding little, really technical landings like that is so good for a line like this.
Okay, the guns are coming out.
Wow, she's flowing super well onto the bars, using all course elements.
Fly full.
Right in front of that ledge too, making it kind of dangerous, but wow, okay, there it is. Jenni, excellent run. She seems super stoked with it. I'm stoked with it in the booth. Josh, break it down a little bit with these replays.
Dude, I feel like we just watched a live level up there. Like, it was like she was a different athlete. Like, doing that castaway in such a difficult place, those bars are not going to be friendly on your waist there. Right to the bars, and instead of just a flyaway, adding that full twist for a little bit more difficulty.
And yeah, right towards a ledge where it just kind of adds a little bit of danger. So Marta, here we go. Let's see if she can rebuttal here.
All right.
I think the crowd is becoming a fan of Marta after her last run. Hopefully she can deliver something similar because it was a good run, man.
And she's eyeing up something with that ledge in front of her. What could it be? A lot of love in the house for Marta. Let's go.
Nice. Big side pre. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
She connected out of it too. That side precision is so difficult, and she was managed to keep the momentum going. The linkage is nice. The power is there.
What do we got
this
here?
is a great run. High drop to Webster.
Wow.
Webster.
How are you absorbing that?
As a resident member of the Short Guy Club, taking a high drop like that is huge. Wow.
Holy crap.
Both girls are stoked. David Rizzi's down here, guys.
Way.
Oh, wow. So check out these replays here. Again, you don't see people going back up the course, but she did it in such a quick way just to do this.
Webster?
That's a higher ledge than her own height. That's a lot of impact to take and then go into a Webster. So, wow, amazing showing for the finals. I'm not disappointed whatsoever. I really want to find out who's going to win, but we have to throw it to a quick break. We like to play the suspense game. We'll be right back, guys, and we're going to crown a queen.
In a bit.
What is up, everybody? Kings of the Concrete 5, what did you guys think? We just saw an amazing women's competition. Some really cool moves went down, one of which we're gonna crown as the Best Trick Award before we actually crown a queen. And remember, this could come from any of the girls from any of the rounds. If the judges liked it, we're gonna award it. Let's do it right now, huh? I already got word from them earlier. The Sickest Trick Award goes to, drumroll audience, come on, give it up. Audrey Johnson with a gargoyle gainer between the platform. That was gnarly. Come on up, come on up. She's getting 2 chains today. Yeah, Audrey. Taking home another sick chain. Some prize money for show. All right, guys. Let's do this, huh? So, Marta, can I come out? Jenni, can you come out? Let's go on either side, guys. We'll still do a hand raise here. Okay. So, guys, Lilu, our old queen, she was out this time. We're having a new queen. You excited? Let's do it. All right, judges, flip on 3. And 1, 2, 3. Whoa, Marta, your new queen! Give it up! Well done, Jenni, Marta. I know, she went up. Marta. Quick word with you. Oh, we still got chains going on. Marta, it's your first competition with us, your first Queen of the Concrete. How do you feel like you did?
I don't know English too much, but I feel good. Feeling amazing.
She feels amazing. I liked your style. Flip to wall, high drop to flip, twists, combos. So amazing. What was the hardest trick?
I think the side pre.
Yeah. This one, the big gap. That's a big gap.
I think yes.
Well, congratulations, Marta. You're the new queen. Head on down. Let's do it. Let's have a good time. Everybody celebrate. Let's do it. Frosti, I think, is gonna come up here. We're gonna chat with Frosti real quick. Yo, so Frosti, pretty cool competition. The women's event is something that we love doing because we like to kind of curate this part of free running, you know. And these girls delivered.
Yeah, I have to say, without a doubt, there was so much question about how these brackets are going to work out because the talent could go in so many different directions. And I think we saw exactly how these unexpected elements, these changes in the course, changes in the roster because of injuries, can totally shake things up. The stronger competitors are going to rise up, the people who push it. And even though someone like Marta hasn't competed in as many freestyle events, she is a very serious speed competitor. She's a very diligent trainer. She's got a great coach, and she was focused. She was dialed in, and it obviously showed.
Yeah, and so for me, I was a fan of Marta beforehand, just from online submissions and things. I was so glad she made it in through the onlines. It sounds like you were a fan as well. It's so important, though, as a free runner, online doing free running and then coming to a competition, sometimes it doesn't translate. You know, online you have multiple chances at a trick or a move or a line that you want to do, and then you come on a big stage like this. Maybe you're new to competition, maybe you're not. As a seasoned competitor, like, how important is it to be able to perform, I guess, when it matters?
I mean, I think that's one of the coolest thing about this competition. It started online, like we were talking about with Gabe, and it does reflect the way that the sport is for most of the world. It's online, you go out, you train, you're diligent, you stick these moves, especially someone like Marta who's hitting all these flip precisions that's going through, and you don't know what it's going to be like on the day, in the moment, but that's when it really shines. And KOTC, as a live event, these Queens of the Concrete, it really takes the best out of these athletes. It pushes them to this level, and that's what we saw today is competition at its highest level in the sport right now.
Well, we definitely saw the best out of the girls. Josh, any wrap-ups for that amazing women's round?
Bro, we just saw an incredible level up for women's parkour. Marta is bringing something brand new to the game. Well deserved for her. Absolute pleasure watching her.
Yeah, and I've got to say, guys, I think overall it has been such a cool competition, seeing everything where it led to from the start of the year in Venice, Oslo, and here. If you guys at home want to check out any of that action or find out more about Kings of the Concrete and Queens of the Concrete, go to kingsoftheconcrete.com. You can check out all the videos of all the other events on Tempest Free Running's YouTube, and make sure you don't miss any of it because it has been a hectic season so far.
Yeah, and stick around. We're going to be right back with the men's division, and you guys know, you've seen them by now. It's always sure to go off. Big thanks to Tempest Free Running, Vieste Parkour, Maurizio Tangri, all the wonderful shops and restaurants and towns that gave discounts or sponsored items to this event. Thank you to the locals for coming out, guys. Stick around. We'll be right back. Kings of the Concrete 5. We got more action coming your way. Men's division up next. Let's go. On the bar, here we go. Oh! Yep. Oh, jumping out! Moody, back to back! Oh, big lip! Let's go. Big pass out. Is it what I think it is? Full! Yeah! With the knee twist! Again, his favorite place to be on the bar. What you got? Full in, his staple. Wow! How do we even decide?
Back to back, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow! Okay.
What does this mean to you, bro? I'm speechless. I can't believe I'm so happy. It's amazing.
Your new King of the Concrete, right, Avion! Give it up! Your new King of the Concrete, welcome everybody to Kings of the Concrete 5! Let's go! What a great day to be a parkour fan. We are in Vieste, Italy. Can you believe this location, Josh?
What a destination.
Brand new location, and in fact, we've had a whole season of all new Kings of the Concrete locations, starting the year off in Venice Beach, the iconic graffiti walls, and then over to Oslo, Norway, where we joined up the OMFG guys. That was a lot of fun. Now here we are, guys. Kind of the pinnacle of this season here in Vieste, Italy. It's definitely feeling like something special, a league above. I'm Jeff Garrido. This is Josh Dohy.
Yo, what's good?
Yeah, one of those reasons is because this whole week we did a series of events, street, speed, cliff jumping, things we've never done before for the general parkour community to come out, have a good time. Josh, why was this week so special?
It was an all-encompassing event, man, with that speed, the 3-person speed. Look at that.
Wow, dangerous format.
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
and no
definitely
injuries
pretty gnarly.
during the runs, thank God.
Yeah, pretty gnarly. We're definitely doing some experimental things out here, but the community was out in full. We definitely had people rolling with us, just having a good time. We went up on the rooftops for the street competition, even got kicked out during it.
Classic parkour.
I don't know how more real street you get than that. It was great. We had an amazing time. Ed Scott was out here kind of taking the cake in all of it. You know, he put his hand, even though he's competing today in the main event, he put his hand in the dish in every single thing we did. KOTC Street, winner. Speed, second place. He was off the cliffs. I saw him jumping multiple times. The guy's killing it.
Yeah, he is the parkour everyman. What can't he do?
The full package, honestly. And we got Frosti down on the course right now, actually, with Ed. Really stoked to hear kind of his take on the week and what's to come for today. Frosti, what's the word?
All right, Ed Scott, the man, the myth, the legend. You are smashing it here this week. You won KOTC Street. You got second place KOTC Speed. Now you're a pre-qualified athlete for the big show. Now, you are without a doubt one of the most well-rounded athletes in the competitive sport today. How do you approach your training? What's your mentality around that?
I just really enjoy being able to try and do everything. I don't want to ever go to a spot and not be able to do something. So when KOTC are putting on multiple competitions, you know I'm going to have a go.
I even saw you throwing it down at Kings of the Cliff. You were smashing it there too. You got any gas left in the tank, man?
Yeah, mate, yeah, I've been saving. We've got a lot. This course has been fantastic, and the course they've built here is amazing. So I've been wanting to do a lot of stuff on the course, but we've been away doing other things, and now it's the time to actually have a proper play on this course.
Well, yeah, speaking of this course, it is a beautiful one. This city itself has invited us. Have you gotten a chance to explore some of the areas around here and do some training?
Yeah, mate, Vieste is beautiful. What a place to hold a competition as well. The locals have been super friendly. Everyone here has helped us massively. And to build a course that's in the street, I think is massive and really just like make competition feel more real.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to see you get real today in a big show. Thank you so much, Ed. Well, for all of you guys who are just joining us from the Queens of the Concrete event or are just joining us right now, we are in Vieste, Italy. It is known as the Pearl of the Gargano. We are in the very tip of the Puglia region here in Italy. This historic location is actually one of the oldest cities populated on Earth, going back as far as 500 BC. This prime location has been taken over by empires, by pirates, by militaries, but now, for the first time ever, it is taken over by the kings and queens of the concrete here today. Now, standing on these historic stones right here in the San Francesco Church Plaza, we have seen this location transformed from what was once a prison to now a convent, to now a place that is teaching a school for underprivileged youth. It is so incredible for us to be here today. We have brought all of the bars and ledges and ramps that we could find and put them on top of these ancient stones to turn it into the ultimate free-running arena. Now, if you are joining us for the first time, if you've never had the pleasure of seeing a Kings of the Concrete event, you are in for a treat. And to take you through all the rules and the brackets for today's competition, we got Josh and Jeff in the booth. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Frosti. And yeah, I mean, we got some interesting locations, but we actually have an interesting format too. It's not normal like a lot of other competitions. We do have a men's and women's brackets today. We already saw the women's, and we're about to now launch into the men's. Josh, go over some rules for us.
It is a head-to-head competition unique to parkour, that 1v1 format. You get one 20-second run per round.
Keep it short and sweet.
We got 5 pro athlete judges for the single elimination competition.
Yeah, and you know, another new thing for this year, we used to do winner take all cash prize, but this time around we're doing a podium, first, second, and third, which means we'll have a third and fourth place matchup for you guys a little bit later on for the final round. We're gonna take a look at our pro judges.
And here are our judges. On the left, we got Nate Weston, one of the best in the game, such a well-rounded athlete, mentality in check. Next to him, we have Flip Like Z, master of the Kong gainer, some hard-hitting tricks, and an internet sensation. We have Lucy Romberg, a GOAT of women's parkour, one of the most podiumed athletes, and a Tempest legend. Speaking of legends, next to her, we have Travis Berkey. has some disgusting tricks in his repertoire. A video on the way and some of the hardest hitting tricks in the game. And next to him is Joe Scandrid, master of the pole slide and some of the scariest challenges ticked off in the game. What a stacked judges panel.
Super stacked, and thank God, because they have some hard work ahead of them. We have a pretty crazy bracket, a lot of insane matchups. We did have a couple people drop out due to injury, but we filled it in, and every matchup is still a banger. Let's take a look, Josh, who we can get excited for. We got some really, really good ones.
Bro, we got Ed Scott, who we just talked to, and he said he still has some left in the tank. What the heck? We got Kacper, who took the title at Oslo. What a breakout performance from him. What picks you got, Jeffy?
Yeah, Kacper, our current crown holder. We can definitely expect some good action from him. He's got to defend his title, you know what I mean? But Elis Torhall, who is now back after Oslo, may be coming to take the spot again. Okay, and just like that, Josh, this is going to go so quick. We are into our first round, guys, our first matchup of the day.
Buckle
the current king, Kacper Kosmider.
One of my favorite athletes in the game. What a repertoire that he has.
Age 22, from Poland. If you're Polish, it's Kosmider. I think I butchered the last name there.
And big up the Crappy Boys as well. Wavy gang out there.
Yeah, I love Crappy. We got to see a video of theirs earlier this week. We did a little premiere in the town piazza. It was great. Cosmo's always got such good energy, and he carries it through his lines, and we're about to see it right here. A twist up, nice. Connections like you can expect from Cosmo, and the off-axis stuff as well. Nice. So far, again, connections, back-to-back tricks. He hasn't stopped moving. He's done maybe 10 tricks in a matter of seconds. Down onto the bottom of the course, covering lots of ground. Double twist to the end. Wow, okay. Maybe a little bit of hand down there at the end, but I don't think it's really going to matter. He pretty much landed it, and everything else was so good. Let's take these replays.
Look at the transitions between moves, just from one thing to the next. Very few steps in between. So nutritious.
It was lightning. He really just kept going back-to-back tricks, and we really drive that home with the competitors. We say the judges are looking for connections and hard tricks linked well. Look at this diving. Yeah, it was a little bit hard for us to see. Wow, okay.
And nice. That's a blind takeoff onto that pole that he moved onto.
Yeah, it's really small. You can't really see it. But we're seeing now Benjamin Antunes. Made it in through the on-site qualifiers. He's been trying to get in through the on-lines, and I'm so glad he finally made it. This kid's got a ton of talent, and he was beasting it out during the on-site qualifiers. Really excited to see what Ben has in store for today.
Yeah, he's got some nasty gainer precision, super dialed with those, and again, a lot of plyometric power. This is quite the matchup.
It is, and first Kings of the Concrete for Ben at such a young age, and he's got to go against Kacper, the king.
Come on.
Let's see if he has what it takes to take him on. I think he does. He's just got to hold it together.
Yeah, he's on the chopping block, but who's tougher, him or the chop?
Hopefully him. All right, so Ben, he's got a thumbs up from our judges. He's taking a look around. You got to remember your route. You got to make sure things are good to go, because once you start going, you're not stopping.
Yeah, and we got a quite precise starting point here. Where's he going to go?
This is a very unique side of the course over here. There's kind of not a lot we built onto it, but it is kind of what you see in a usual parkour training spot. So I think these guys feel at home on it. And Ben is going to show us how at home he feels with gainer pre, pop double full. The linkage was really well done there. Not too much of a gap in between. He's moving well through the course. Okay, good. A couple more flow transition tricks that we saw Kacper do, but he's still linking a lot together right here. It's a high velocity run.
Wow.
All right, linking maybe 5 tricks there right off the Tempest wall, down on the floor in front of the judges.
Yeah, highlight of that one has to be that gainer pre-pop dub. You can see the gap between the platform and that ledge that he was on with the stairs in between.
Yeah, we can see it, but he maybe couldn't have. When you do a gainer precision like that and then launch right into a double full,
you can't look.
You gotta be on point, man. You gotta be dialed in.
Bro.
It's a really good showing from Ben here. Ben Antunes is over with David Rizzi and Kacper Kosmider. Our judges are ready. They're gonna flip up some scorecards here. White for the white jersey, black card for the black jersey. Judges, 3, 2, 1. Looks like it's going to Kacper.
He's moving on.
All right, Kacper hanging on to the crown a little bit longer, and he's into our quarterfinals. A great job from Ben, though. He should be super proud of himself. Honestly, he threw it down.
Yeah, what a breakout performance. And that gainer, oh my goodness. Clip that and put that on the gram. That was nasty, son.
Super nasty, son. And who else is nasty but our next competitor, who we're going to be bringing out soon. He's definitely one of my favorites. In the Luffy hat, Lautaro Chialvo.
Today is today.
Age 27, and he's from Argentina?
That's correct.
Argentina boy in the house. Do you think he's going to compete with the Luffy hat on?
He might. And Lautaro is known for some absolute animal behavior. He will pump himself up and go for the most disgusting moves any time of the day. He is just a complete psycho competitor. I love watching him.
Disgusting to some, light work to him. I'm curious if we'll see those in the first round or not from Lautaro. He, in Oslo, was up against Vincent Froiants, who both threw down incredible runs. But they were both incredible runs, and Vincent ended up knocking him out first round. So maybe Lautaro will bring the heat right off the bat, starting way back on this ledge.
Yeah, he's got a ton of double flips, and also his twisting game is on point. Just dialing everything in, but no shortage of gas with Chialvo.
You know, knowing Chialvo and the place he's starting on, we might see a twist and a double flip here at the same time. I did see some things in practice. I'm not going to spoil it for the crowd, but he's going to need some hype. Here we go. The crowd is chanting Lautaro's name. He's got his Luffy hat on the wall for power. Josh, what are we about to see?
Oh, it's something across this gap, but I really could not predict.
My eyes are glued to the screen here. Lautaro, focused as always. Big, deep breath.
Very rare you see him this calm, too. It must be a very big trick that he's setting up for here.
It is, and you know, you usually see people open with a big trick because you got to get that out of the way and be able to flow into the next thing.
And one thing you might not be able to see here is he's on a very thin wall.
Yeah, maybe only a foot and a half wide, if that.
Here we go.
Here we go. Round off. Full in onto the box. He saved it so well. A little bit of over rotation, but it almost looked like he meant to back handspring out of there. He's flowing into the next trick onto the bars. Maybe another double Webster.
Look at
off
that
the bar like
landing.
it's nothing.
Holy crap!
Chialvo is 2 moves into his run, and he's already won it in my mind. Here we go, cart double full, perfect run!
My God!
Oh, Davida, the Italian host, is tackling him. My voice was gone. I already know I'm going to lose it, guys, before we make it to the finals. Lautaro, what a run.
Bro, it's round 1!
Well, it's like I told you. Let's look at these replays. He has to pack in these hard tricks. The over-rotated full in off the ledge.
And this
Not
is
too
a classic for him. Kip right up into a double Webster.
Most people wouldn't do this trick running off a ramp. He does it standing off of a bar from a kip.
Doesn't even need to
Chialvo
roll out of it.
Unreal. So yeah, this is the level you can kind of expect here. We have so many good people in this bracket that you're gonna need this amplitude to make it to the end. Chialvo is aiming for the crown, and that's what it looks like to me. Our next competitor's got a tall order. Kevin Cornejo coming to the course from Chile.
And he got the podcast experience because he was not able to watch that entire run. He has no idea what occurred there.
That's right. Thanks for reminding me, Josh. Kings of the Concrete is interesting. You have these head-to-head battles. If you go second in the battle, you could have an advantage if you see what your first competitor does. So we have these competitors tucked away in the back. They might be able to hear, but they can't see what's going on. With an opponent like Lautaro, he heard a bunch of cheering. He now knows, I got to go hard.
Yes,
if
sir.
I want to make it to the next round, I got to get a just amount of the audience reaction. So Kevin can do it, though. He got into our online submissions. He's stacked full of power moves. Haven't seen him in a Kings of the Concrete yet, but he's definitely got the arsenal.
Yeah, from all the way out in Chile. Big up, Chile. Okay, something down the stairs here.
Here we go, Webster. Comboed into double back. Wow, on the concrete, flat ground. Not an easy thing to start your run with. So far, connections are nice, and the tricks are hard.
Ooh,
wow.
Punch gainer, a little off axis, but snatches it.
Throwing in the surprise like that, though, such a quick combo into the wall. Big surprise for the judge. What?
Oh.
Here we go. Changing direction. All right.
Gainer.
Wow.
Whoa.
And double full pop full. Hyper.
Oh, my goodness. Next level shit.
For the viewers at home who are watching, we're going to be naming tricks like this here. Round off double backflip, pop full hyper. Just know it's hard stuff, guys. If you don't do parkour and you don't know the lingo, it's hard.
It's all harder than a backflip.
These are not, your average parkour athletes. These are the best in the world going to become king of the concrete. So here's Kevin doing a little switch up. I don't know if something happened here or if it was him purposely telling the judges like, and
then this frog gainer. So this is a variation of the Kong gainer, a very risky move in parkour because of how close your head gets to that ledge.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin pulled it off really, really well. You'll see them down here with Davida Rizzi. That is one of the Italian legends over here, Pasta Moves member.
Could be competing here himself.
He could be. He's injured, though, unfortunately, but we thought it'd be cool to talk tossing him to do the hand raises. Our judges definitely had their workout cut out for them on that one, but they're ready. Let's do it, judges. Give us a flip whenever you're ready, guys. Lautaro Chialvo!
And today was truly today. Wow.
Okay, so I want to talk about Kevin's line first because it was really, really good. Difficult tricks. We had the monkey gainer, the round off double backflip. What I think we had with Lautaro, though, was just kind of this wow factor and then the short, concise, packed together things. Kevin maybe took a few more steps and transition moves. Josh, weigh in a little bit before we go to our next matchup.
Yeah, with Chialvo's run, just starting off with such a banger trick like that, just going from one banger to another, and that dive cartwheel to the ledge, not to be underestimated. Like, you really got to get your hand placement correct, and if you miss your hand, hello, ledge.
Hello, ledge, and hello, Vincent Froiants taking the stage. Age 22, we saw him beat Lautaro in Oslo. It was crazy.
So they're running it back.
And well, not yet.
Oh wait, no,
not yet. That was last round, Josh.
Oh, so
I know we have so many big names here. They might run it back next round if Vincent makes it, and he can do it. Vincent can definitely make it all the way to the end. All these competitors can. But what Vincent is known for is some really surprising course use items.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one we saw in Oslo? The Shea.
Oh, into the bars, man. Everybody saw
into
that.
The course. Somewhere that felt like it was off limits. Vincent was making it into another place to do a trick. So maybe some surprises from him here. Side flip over pre. Again, a blind takeoff. You can't see the ledge on the other side there.
Big trick here.
Cast out, up onto the same ledge. Wow.
He's perfect.
Into the gainer. These connections are really good, and he's going to end maybe. Yep,
okay.
Scoot double. Okay. So knowing Vincent, that was a really good run. He might be holding a little bit for later rounds. Not to say this was a bad line. Let's take a look at some of these moves. Maybe we're skipping replays, actually.
Yeah. You know what?
We don't have time for it. We got to get our next competitor out here. Ken Guru.
From Israel.
You know, sad to say, guys, but we did have Parker Zebell competing in this spot. Unfortunately, during practice, right before the main event today, he hit his knee on I think it was a double gainer off the Tempest block. Ken is subbing in for him. Ken, just finding out maybe an hour ago he's in the competition. But this
Imagine the pressure.
Imagine the pressure. But this guy's always so relaxed. He loves to just style it out and have a good time. I think that's going to play in his favor today. So he's going to get set here on the course. And
Okay.
Ken, whenever you're ready, man, we're going to send you straight into it. I'm so excited to see what Ken does.
Yeah, he is known for a super chill, super creative, offbeat style, a lot of off-axis moves, and course usage like you won't see from other athletes.
Hand plants, foot touches on things, where most athletes might just keep it to that simple trick. He'll throw in throw a hand out, touch the wall, add an extra twist, really stylistic elements that might actually carry really well because Kings of the Concrete is about the hard tricks, but style goes a long way here.
And what's the plan with that towel? Is he going to do a flip precision to a towel? Just kidding.
Well, with how hot it is out here and all the sweat flying around, you might need a towel during your run.
I might need that towel after, bro. It is hot out here.
All right, pretty excited to see Ken run here. He's going to check surfaces, wipe his shoes. Again, guys, these are hard tricks like that.
Starting with the cork zero.
Wow, in not an off-limits area, but like the back of the course there, just flowing move after move.
Okay, there's that towel. I knew it. And polecat.
Come on, Ken, on the bar.
Okay.
Wow! Maybe an ode to Pasha there, reaching out, grabbing the bar, de-legging down.
And there's that course usage we were talking about.
Hip rolls, not usually the type of flow moves you maybe want to see in a Kings of the Concrete competition, but again, known for Ken's style here, and he joined the comp an hour ago. Not to write him off, though. There's still some difficult things happening in this line. Maybe looking a little lost, but he's going to end with...
Bio 5?
Bio 5. I knew I had to toss it to the resident trick encyclopedia here,
right.
Josh Dohy.
I think what he wanted was a dub Bio 7, which would be a tuck knee double rotation, but just didn't quite have the power, maybe a little bit gassed out after packing so many moves into that run.
Yeah, that was a longer version of what we've kind of been seeing out here so far, and he covered a lot of the course. Well, kudos to Ken. Look at some of these replays here. I really love this trick here. Swinging backwards towards the bar, reaches a hand out underneath, grabs it, and then
catches it
kind of
while
a double leg
inverted.
down.
And look at
You'd
that.
call that almost a flat spin, though.
Yeah, that would be a flat.
Yeah, it'd be a flat two.
Especially because he didn't grab the bar right away. He got into the air and then grabbed it, which does make it more difficult.
you'll hear us saying moves like flat spin, bio. These are kind of some shared names from either other sports, skiing, snowboarding.
Yeah, we fully stole it from skiing.
Yeah, we fully stole it, let's be honest. But it's great to be able to put names to some of these tricks because there are moves in front of you can't put names to. And yeah, it's at least good to be able to call some of them out. So our judges are deliberating right now. Looks like they're pretty much ready, but we're getting our athletes over there in front of the course to do a quick hand raise for you guys.
And who's going to take this one? It's Big Blau Style versus
Big Blau
Flowies.
Style. And it looks like Big
Vincent Froiants is moving on.
Vincent Froiants through to the quarterfinals.
And he will go up against the winner of Ed Scott versus Santino Gimenez.
Santino's been so happy all week. I can't wait to see him run. First, we got to throw it to the man, though. Ed Scott, who's been taking medals all week. Why do they call him the Fridge, Josh, for our at-home audience?
Because he's built like one.
Yeah, look at that man. He's like dense. He's so powerful, and it kind of makes sense because his build is just all muscle. Again, he's been doing speed competitions, street competitions, cliff jumping all week, and he still looks like he's at the top of his game for Kings of the Concrete 5 today.
And he's been competing for almost a decade. Such a seasoned competitor.
Yeah.
Absolute beast in any division
Ed's
that he
a veteran.
applies to.
He also did compete at Oslo. His first Kings of the Concrete, actually, probably because we finally made it across the pond for him. But we were glad to see him there. We're glad to see him in Italy. Yeah, Ed has got every trick in the bag, so.
So what's he going to pull out of that bag? Let's find out.
Ed was telling me his competition involvement during the week was kind of a warm-up for this. Test his mental game.
Big run.
Test maybe some big
Front
tricks like that.
What a great catch on that roll.
Yeah, super controlled. You see a lot of people kind of smacking into their shoulders on that one, but he did
Frog
not.
gainer.
Oh my gosh, he's just packing in trick after trick.
Wow.
Ed, excellent run. Everything was perfect. Did you see any mess-ups in there?
No, sir. Maybe a little hand touchdown after that cork, but look at that 1 and 3, especially onto hard ground. Such a difficult trick.
The amount of height he did going up a ledge like that. I know he has the ramp for assistance, but you got to be really dialed in to be getting the height for that rotation.
It's almost like he jumped off a springboard. That was some superhuman height. What a great performance from Ed. And here is Santino now.
Santino, Ed's competitor, his first Kings of the Concrete as well. Santino made it in through the on-site qualifiers. And I'm so glad he did. He really has been working hard to make it out here. He says that being here for Kings of the Concrete is his dream.
And recently, Santino landed the world's first double side on flat concrete in front of a bunch of porta potties.
Yeah, and he was doing it at the athlete dinner earlier in the week. He was he was warming it up. I don't think he ever actually ended up sending it, but he probably could have done it.
That's so crazy.
Bro came to get some barbecue, and he gave us a double side flip to chew on.
All right, a lot of love in the house. We're getting the crowd
cheering his name. I love that kind of energy out here, especially for a competitor. It's your first time. Knowing you got people on your side is so good to break some of the nerves and get stoked for what you're about to send.
Well, and he's up against one of the vanguard of parkour competition. That's got to be a little intimidating.
Ed Scott is a household name at this point, so you kind of have to go hard in your first round just to make it out of here.
What's he setting up for here? Maybe something on the
wall.
ground. Something previously
I think he's going to use this slant wall and go over to the concrete one. I don't know if our camera angle's showing it yet, but we're about to find out.
Oh, he's getting revved up. He's getting the gas from the crowd. Just needs to say go in his head now. He's all good.
Thumbs up from Santi. That means we're going to see some madness. If you guys are at home, you better get back from the popcorn or the bathroom break. We're going to see some of the nuts. Double side flip on flat ground. You called it, Josh.
Holy crap.
Nice. The landing was not even that bad. He was able to flow into the next tricks.
Pop side.
Kong
right
gainer,
to front
nice.
Gainer, perfect
Rolling
axis.
out. The connections are well done. The tricks are hard as I can't say that word. Santi. I don't know who the judges are going to pick on this one.
Dude. Well, a little stumble there, but keep in mind, he did do a
double side flip on flat ground, on concrete. Why is that so hard?
Dude, because all of the other doubles that we see on flat ground are from some kind of a setup that will lend you power. For this, you just got to run and hit hard.
Well, and a soft landing. I mean, you see a lot of people doing it on grass, and you get maybe a tiny ounce of spring on the takeoff. It's at least easier than punching on concrete.
Yeah.
And then landing on it as well.
So 2 runs with quite a banger start.
Yeah, maybe opposite styles in a way.
Yeah. I think Ed, finished the run a little stronger.
Yeah, the cleanliness from Ed was there. He did have the hard tricks as well. They both did that frog gainer, so maybe similar course use, similar run, easy to compare.
And now
maybe
judges
not.
are ready.
All right, judges, Here we go, guys. We're gonna go for a flip in 3, 2, 1. Looks like it's going to Ed.
Scott, the fridge is moving on.
Okay, so again, I just think the cleanliness and I guess the execution in general went to Ed on that one. And also, you don't see a 1 and 3 very often.
Yeah, I think that Ed just packed a lot more into that run. As I say, a nutritious run. What I mean by that is there's so many different points that he hit that it was just a full meal in itself.
Well, we're not done snacking, Josh. We have just finished one side of the bracket. We're now moving to the other side of the bracket with someone who's familiar with this contest and who has a lot of crowns on his head. We got Elis Torhall from Sweden. You're old king taking the course right now. And whenever Elis comes out, you know we're down for some more clean moves, some insane things, maybe some world's firsts. It is early in the competition, but I'm stoked and I'm buckling to see what we got.
And Elis exists to push the level of the sport, and he is doing just that. And even this year, he is still improving somehow.
And he does it like every day. Elis will post clips online doing something new that I've never seen before, like once or twice, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll do it here right in front of our own eyes.
Yeah, he is the most locked-in athlete of all time. He's just all about the tricks, man.
So now Elis took a break over in Oslo. I think he was kind of nursing an injury, but he's back maybe to take the crown in Court Pre. So like we said, out the gate, just course use and I don't know, just the parkour confidence you can expect from him. Double flyway up, pop side across the gap.
Upwards.
So he linked one hard trick into another hard trick, back to back, like it didn't even face him. 360, swing, rod, wow.
That was incredible! Look at this court precision.
I cannot wait for these replays. Okay, so the court precision was perfect. Goes straight up
Clean
here.
footwork.
One drop in, doesn't take a kip. Double flyway up that. That's taking the easier route going, or the harder route going to the right because it's higher. Pop side across the gap. He's not stopping linking these tricks together. Flowing effortlessly, but again, the power required for these 360 swing, what? Was that a rod 3?
Might have been. Yeah,
it kind of was a gainer, but it went a little bit over the shoulder. So you don't usually see off-axis stuff from Elis, but I'm glad to see it there, whether it was intentional or not.
Now here we have an all-encompassing athlete, Geo Bartolucci, an Italian legend who also competed in speed and the street competition. He is a very diverse athlete.
Yeah, and if he didn't already have the hearts of everybody here, I think he won them during this week's competitions. The street, the speed. He's always such a good sport. He's always such a nice guy, helping competitors, helping out, rolling with the punches, because things didn't go perfect in the week. You know, experimental formats and things, and he went along with it and put on a great show. So he's definitely quickly becoming one of my favorite athletes.
Yeah, absolute badger mover.
He's got a lot of power moves, but kind of in a different way than what you see here. Mostly in like course use and obstacle interaction, which does bid well with the judges.
And he is full of surprises. So I don't think Elis has a free ride here.
Definitely not. I mean, and Geo knows who he's up against. Here we go. Side pre to the rail, maybe slid off of it, but
it's okay.
Using a part of the course I don't think anybody would even scope up. That's the surprise factor Josh was talking about. Dive Kong over the rail. Oh my gosh, he got hung up a little bit. So Geo just cannonballed through the entire course.
I'm gonna need to see a full replay.
We need replays for sure. That happened so quick in a blink of an eye. This one blocked maybe a little bit here. The side pre to the rail, I don't think he quite got his feet on.
How was he okay after that?
He's a tank. Maybe a little beat up, but you know, Geo is a strong dude.
Almost a dive Kong to dry dodge there.
Dude,
man.
Yeah. A dive Kong I don't think really any of these competitors would think to do, because not only was it a big gap, but he had to reach to a rail, which is so precise to put your hands on. Wow, okay.
Wow.
With the bails in there, this might be an easy job for the judges, but you know, don't count Geo out yet. The things he did were insane.
Yeah.
And kind of the banger tricks I was talking about that weren't about flips and rotations, but were about course use and gaps. Our judges are ready though. Let's give them a flip, guys, in 3, 2, 1, and we're sending over to Elis.
Elis Torhall is moving on.
One step closer to taking his crown back, but he's not done yet. We have a couple more rounds to go. We'll see if he can hold it together through the rest of them.
Holy crap. I would love to see a replay of that, but we have to just keep moving. We are on to the next one already. This next matchup, TJ Vidal, the Hyper Demon versus Calen Chan. 2 off-axis movers TJ, a little newer to the competition scene, and Calen, a seasoned veteran with some high-level tricks. But TJ has some lofty off-axis stuff, can take some insane impacts, and brings an element to competition that we have not really seen before.
Yeah, I think what's so great about TJ is he kind of brings that surprise factor and that, I hate to say the word steez, maybe kind of corny, but he does have that steez factor.
Oh, I like to say that word.
You like that one? Yeah, Hyper Demon came over in Oslo and had an amazing time, and he's always good vibes. I think those good energies just help him kind of do well. He's just always confident and always having an amazing time.
Just passionate about movement in general.
I talked to him yesterday. I said, hey, man, how you feeling? He goes, I'm not losing to Calen.
All
Here
right.
we go, the reverse Kong over the that platform there. I couldn't see if he added the foot tap or not. Here we go,
Here he goes.
Little dance. He said, I'm going to have you guys dancing during my run for
Bio
sure.
3.
Yeah, here we go, up on top. Zero.
Cork 0, great axis.
What a sketchy gainer that was.
Up. There he goes.
Oh, he's not done. I thought he was done. Dive over, double Kong with a twist.
Okay.
Okay, I want to look at a replay of that one, Josh. I almost maybe called it wrong. I said double Kong with a twist. It looked like a double Kong from here, but on further inspection, maybe it was Kong to like maybe a reverse sort of.
Yeah, I
We'll
kind
get
of
to that one
avoided
here at the
naming a
end.
lot of these tricks because, boy, it's just, there's a lot of waxes going on.
Well, the only one I'm sure about the name on was when he went up top here. He did a Lincoln swirly.
Oh, yes, true. The old Lincoln swirly.
And believe it or not, that part wasn't the Lincoln. That was right there.
And chest to the sky, very nice inversion on that Cork 0. Very technical move where you have to undo that twist.
Okay, let's take a look at this again because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what exactly was dive. So Kong maybe to a reverse.
Yeah, Kong to maybe like a two-hand touch B twist or reverse. The two kind of blend together, but now we have Calen Chan.
This man is no stranger to competing. He's been to many Kings of the Concretes, Art of Motions. He competes in it all. He's well known for, honestly, cool tricks, surprising factor, and linkage.
Yeah, the way he links his moves is pretty awesome. He's very unique with his big banger tricks that he links together very well. Kind of seamless runs, that's the kind of stuff we can expect
seamless
from him.
is a good way to put it. Calen, again, I think because of his experience competing, he's always just very confident in what he does. He's never really second-guessing the moves. That's why it looks so good and flows together so well.
He's got Kong gainers, he's got twisting double flips, and a lot of creative maneuvers as well. What does he have in store for us here?
Starting in a similar spot as TJ. Up the,
Front
another 1 and 3, wow!
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, was that a cast Jovi?
Cast Jovi, that means casting out his hips and doing a 360 going backwards.
Oh!
Wow, okay.
Snatches the Cork 0 low
Battle of the Cork
castaway.
Zeros. So, again, similar elements from TJ. We saw Cork 0 there, but we also saw a couple more power tricks and, of course, I think a little bit better linkage there. It's up to the judges now to decide which one they like more.
Yeah, that cast Joe, and then a wall flare there as well. Just a seamless run here.
I think what Calen does really well is he does do some transition elements, maybe some smaller tricks, but as you see, some of them are kind of actual good, hard, difficult movements. They're not just little ground moves or transitions. Our judges are definitely going to need some time on this one. This is a hard matchup.
Yeah, there's going to be some algebra going on with the judges for sure to calculate these scores.
The numbers are spinning in their head. Even though Kings of the Concrete doesn't deal with numbers, it's just an overall impression. Let's talk about that real quick while we have some time, while they're deliberating. Kings of the Concrete, 1v1. You would think when you see these guys go back to back, it might be kind of easy. Why is it hard sometimes to delineate who wins?
Well, in parkour, how do you compare one style to another? How do you decide what is better? We have the judges who are so locked in and understand parkour to a deep, deep extent, but it really depends on what appealed to them with what they've learned about the format. Like TJ had some very wavy moves, covered a lot of ground, but Calen, a seamless run. That Cork 0 a little bit lower than where TJ did his.
Yeah, true, and that can be a factor for, who wins. Similar moves, different heights. Our judges are ready. Let's see who wins. Okay. Looks like it's going to Calen Chan. Yeah, so for me, if you were to ask, I'm not on the judges panel, but I would say Calen just linked a little bit better.
Yeah.
Not so many moments where we were waiting for a trick to happen.
Well, I think he also showed a little bit more promise for future rounds. Saving a little bit in the tank, but also having some hard-hitting elements. If he takes us for a larger course tour, we can expect some larger tricks. And here we have Shea Rudolph of Twin Parkour fame.
I am so excited for Shay because, again, another long-time Kings of the Concrete competitor. I think he's been to every single one.
No way.
Yeah, he's been with us since the beginning, and And in my opinion, he fits the exact style we're looking for here. Hard tricks with just infinite connections. You know, I don't want to see you land and not do another move right away. And Twin Parkour is known for it.
And if you thought that Calen's castaway was low, we could see an even lower one here. Maybe. Spoiler.
Yeah, Shay is full of surprises. I'm not sure what you've seen in practice, but I haven't seen anything yet. And I'm sure there's going to be a couple times where I'm just not seeing the trick coming from him.
Yeah, he is quite locked in. And I know I just mentioned seamless style with Calen, but Shay takes that up to 11.
Yeah, maybe a step above even. He's also been competing all over the world. No stranger to Kings of the Concrete. And he has an identical twin brother. That's why we call him Twin Parkour. That's his Instagram handle.
And how are they both the same skill level?
Insane. I first saw these guys doing Parkour Kitchen Edition, you know?
Yep.
They were in their house doing like the craziest tricks I've ever seen. So yeah, no stranger to tight spaces and low ledges because he does parkour in his house since he's the age of 8 or something.
Hide your counters, hide your doors.
So yeah, we might see some really precise movements here.
What's
which
happening
really
on
just
the
adds
rail?
a crazy level of difficulty. Wow, I got the sun shining behind Shay right now. The crowd up on the roof behind him. This is going to be a run to remember. Back full precision.
Perfect landing.
Could have done it in his sleep. Kong Gainer's the gap. Combos the Webster. Again, these linkage is what you want. Wow! A Kip Jonah.
Holy
Castaway
crap!
over the railing.
Over the rail. Oh, we're gonna have to see that in replays for sure.
The
because
replay
you guys
is definitely
do not
needed.
understand how messed up that castaway was. He's got to push away from that ledge to get over the rail.
So what's gonna really earn you some favor with the judges is doing elements that Shay's doing here. Every move he did requires precision, or there's a gap. It's also just difficult movements, but he's doing them in ways that like it's not just an open area. You know, he's adding obstacle mixed in that they make it more dangerous or more technical. I wish I could talk about it more, but we already have our next competitor, Carlos Duran, up here. He's from Spain, made it in through the onsite qualifiers. Josh, take it away.
Coche Litos has his tricks on lock, some double twists on flat. We saw him do double gainer off of the slant onto concrete. He is looking really locked in, and he is a powerhouse. Just walking the cameras through where he's going to be going. And this is a great starting point, being able to use gravity to your advantage so you can use a little bit less of your own muscles to move across the course.
I don't know if you can see it on stream, but we have some Italian nonas walking through the course right now. This is a church a lot of people come out to Vieste to see and check out. And then in the Italian way, if you want to go see something or do something, you just do it.
Whose grandma was that?
The nonas aren't impressed, but maybe they will be with Carlos here. He's got a thumbs up. He's ready to go.
Let's go, Coche.
Go, Jalitos!
Cannon!
Oh my gosh!
Wow!
Cork in, so he does a backflip 360 off axis and then tucks into another backflip, double flip, single twist.
Oh, wall gainer
onto the wall. Double cork, clean as can be.
Okay.
That could have been an ender there, but he's continuing throughout. Let's see if he can add in one more hard trick. Cork precision.
Free!
Came straight from the online submissions with a cork precision as well. One of my favorite submissions.
Holy crap.
Throwing it in now today at Kings of the Concrete 5.
We are seeing snatch cannons full in back out onto a platform in round
and
one.
What's so gnarly about it too is one, that is a really, really difficult trick. It's a high-tech thing you need to do from a lot of height, a lot of impact, but he does it kind of in a precise area. It's a small landing zone, and he kind of stuck to it the whole time. Not mad about it. Connections were pretty good. The snatch cannon landing though, the cork in landing, knee down. Do you think that's really gonna hurt him here?
I think it will, but props to him for continuing on after that landing. That can really take the gas out of you. The judges have a big choice ahead of them.
Yeah,
who's gonna be
that's
moving
tough.
on here.
Very different lines. A couple factors to take into consideration here, but they're ready for it. Let's get a flip from the judges in 3, 2, 1.
Shea Rudolph! Yep, that makes sense to me. That was a disgusting run. That castaway over the barrier. Dude, are you kidding me?
And unfortunately, we didn't see Shay, have any flaws where Coach Litos maybe a couple moments where he fumbled a bit. Again, amazing run from him. That was a great first showing here at Kings of the Concrete, but Shea Rudolph into the quarterfinals.
Just predictably perfect.
All right. Well, we're probably going to move right on, guys. These things are going to go so quick. We have the amount of competitors each round. Finn Bouwens coming out right now from the Netherlands. Age 21, another youngin'.
Yeah, and he has a really nice tricking style.
Style for miles, they say.
Style for miles, yeah. He puts a little extra stank on his movement.
Yeah, some tricking elements, maybe some variations. And when I say variation, again, if you're not into parkour, that means if you see someone flipping, twisting, you know, they can just land it and stick it, or they can throw a leg out, kick it out, you know, make it look flashy, add some stylistic elements, and Finn's got a lot of them.
He's getting in them last shoe wipes, making sure there's no dirt, no pebbles.
Finn,
here we go.
Pre-qualifying from Oslo. Let's see what he can do here.
Gainer up the slant.
We haven't seen anybody flip backwards up that slant
Straight wall gainer.
Nice, okay.
Ooh, tack palm spin.
Sticking to an area he's familiar with. Maybe wanted a trick there, but didn't send it. Could be a smart move if you think you're gonna bail and throw off your entire run. Down the
maybe
lower
a little
end
bit
of
of
the course.
freestyling there.
Okay, so.
Not happy with that ending.
From the way he's acting right now, coming up the stairs, and from the Finn that I know, I don't think that was a complete run that he wanted. And sometimes it's the smart play. You know, you never know what your next competitor's gonna do. They might bail and slip up as well. So he didn't not land anything.
Yeah.
But maybe we lost out on a couple tricks he planned to throw.
Yeah, game time decision there to not pull whatever trick he was doing that scoot into, and then just fell backwards and decided to seal it off with a flip there.
Yeah, kudos to him for keeping the wheels in motion, even though maybe he had a fumble or kind of a roadblock. Our next competitor, Clement Rosier.
From France.
Sorry if I butchered it. That was my best French accent there, guys.
Dude, you tried. Dude, we got French in Canada.
You know, I want to do these
like,
guys.
I
want to do these guys justice. They really are kind of. Some of these guys are spearheads in our sport, and they're doing just the craziest stuff. I could at least try to get their name right, you know.
Man, Clement has some of the lowest cast gainers I've ever seen. Especially doing them outside.
So Clem made it on through the onlines, actually, and he won us over with just doing every trick the lowest he possibly could. The lowest cast gainer I've seen, the lowest con gainer I've seen. It was a really entertaining run to watch. You guys can check it out on Tempest Froiants Instagram or Clement Rosier's Instagram.
Oh, he's
as well.
amped up. What's he got?
PK, what do you got?
Con gainer
the gap. Nice, like I said, low takeoff for him, low castaway for him there.
Shotty low.
I think he's going to keep it low. Well, he just went up there. That was high for a side flip up something. Scoot double full. Everything was linked well, Josh. What do you think of this run?
That was a pretty good run. I think the judges have a pretty clear decision there with a very well done run. Man, that con gainer gap, that's a pretty thick wall as well, which can make those a bit extra mental.
I wish we could get a camera over here or Frosti down here to talk to the Italians. They are not happy that we're throwing a parkour competition on their course.
Oh, really?
Well, we have a parkour competition to do regardless, and we've got our athletes down here on the floor. Judges seem more interested in the drama, but are they ready? Yeah, okay,
Whoa,
we got a thumbs up from Nate Weston.
Hey, Grandpa, it's nap time.
All right, judge's decision is in.
Okay, we might have missed it there.
I did miss it. I think it's Clement, yep, or Clement.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so much happening in that first round, including some locals coming to check out the church mid-parkour competition. You know, we had so many crazy things go down. We saw some flip gaps, doubles. It was insane.
Man,
but I guess the church is beautiful, so they had to check it out.
Man, what are we doing here?
Okay, so I wish we could keep it going. We got to take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. The action's not going anywhere either, so we'll see you guys back soon.
In a bit.
Street car, let's go, baby.
Now we're all mobbing together up to this rooftop, which is really cool.
KOTC street, and that was about as street as it gets.
And we are back for quarters. Look at this stacked bracket. We got some heavy-hitting battles coming up. Jeffy, what are you looking forward to here?
Well, we have Elis, who's back to maybe take a crown. He's one step closer now in the quarterfinals, going against Calen Chan.
That's a crazy matchup.
And then on the other side of the bracket, we have Kacper Kosmider against Lautaro Chialvo. Two completely different styles. Lautaro, an absolute bomb. Heavy tricks, and then Kacper with the finesse, the style, the flow. That'll be an interesting one for sure. But don't count out Shay versus Clement. Vincent and Ed are going against each other.
Vincent and Ed, that's a crazy matchup.
We're pitted for an insane second round. Down on the course now with one of the competitors, TJ Vidal, Hyper Demon himself. Frosti, what's the word with TJ?
Let us know.
All right, TJ, man, you have definitely got one of the most unique styles in our heats today. Obviously didn't make it through. It just shows how stacked this stuff is. But I want to hear a little bit about your inspiration. Where do you find it for all the creativity in your movement and your flow, your flips, and your fashion?
Yo, love. Well, I mean, all I want to do is just show up, and perform. I'm a performer at heart. So, no matter what I'm doing, I'm going to put on a show. It might not be the biggest tricks, but at least you're going to remember them, you know what I mean? So, the way I move is just the way I want to show my personality and express myself the way I want. So, this is just me, and my biggest inspiration at the moment is just to, be the most me I can be. So, yo.
Well, you are definitely you, and you are unforgettable, man. I will never forget that run I just saw. I'm going to send it back to our boys in the booth. Take it over, Jeff and Josh.
Okay, Josh. Thank you, Frosti. Well, guys, we have an insane quarterfinal set up for you already. Again, every round, we're cutting it down. Okay, so we started with 16 athletes, 8, 4, 2, and we'll be done. Bro. It's going to fly by, guys. Hope you're ready for it. Buckle in, because our next competitor's coming out straight into the matchups. Kacper Kosmider coming out from Poland. Let's run it.
Man, one of the waviest in the game, Kacper.
Yeah, our current king, Kacper. First run has me excited for this one. It looks like he's ready to compete.
Yeah, I think he kept it a bit chiller that first round, but I think he's going to heat it up.
Still really high amplitude of tricks. Everything was just hitting back to back to back to back. I think he maybe so far has the record for most amount of tricks thrown in one run so far.
Probably, man. Yeah, that was quite a few, a mouthful to say the least.
Kacper, always a treat to watch him.
Okay, he's looking steady.
I'm hearing yells from the crowd. Kacper's running. Nice. A-twist precision. So we keep talking about him being flowy, but he's got the big power moves as well.
Arabian on half. Done by 07.
Oh! Wow! Flat 2 at the end?
Holy crap, dude. Sneezed it out at the end.
Okay, so again, a lot of things to talk about here. This first trick,
A-twist,
huge
that's a big gap.
Throwing a twist into it. So, if you do a side flip across there or a front flip, it's actually a little bit easier to get the power. A-twist, you block a little bit harder, so that's so hard to get across the gap there.
Down by 07.
And then he just continues on. A double off-axis flip there, ending with this.
That was
Josh, break down that last
two.
trick for us real quick.
So basically,
really quick.
his back is flat, chest to the sky, legs pull over like a D-leg, like a windshield wiper through the sky, and has to undo the rotation.
Yeah, you kind of have to cancel that momentum, which is really, really difficult to do.
Yeah, it makes it more difficult than the 360.
I want to talk about Kacper all day, but we got Lautaro coming out, one of the heaviest hitting competitors, I think. He has the potential to do some insane tricks.
What's he looking at down there?
The ledge he's looking at is making me think he's going to do one right here.
Oh, boy. Getting the last look at his actual opponent, the landing down there.
I feel bad for the landing. The landing's going to lose if you ask me.
Yeah, dude. Okay. After a complete nutso performance in that first round.
Nutso is a good way to describe it because most people wouldn't be doing the tricks that he was doing.
Dude, and this is a crazy long cascading run up into whatever he's doing off of this ledge. It is about to get yucky.
So again, you will see competitors stomping, wiping shins, wiping shoes, just making sure that if they're going to grab shins to tuck in real tight, they're not going to slip off, making sure their shoes have the grip, waking up the legs. Something heavy is usually sure to follow when you see them warming up like that.
Yeah, something heavy for sure, but what will it be?
And I think this is one of the biggest drops on the course here on this backside of it. Lautaro, here we go. Yes! Yes! We've got David or somebody yelling on the mic to the audience. This is going to be big, guys.
Okay.
All right, from
here
the top,
we go.
Round off.
Whoa!
With a skull in the middle. he went so high, he had to have been over 10 feet in the air for sure. Not done yet.
Whoa, Webster
Big Webster pre. Round off triple. Full. Oh, he's not even done. Most competitors could have ended right there, but he has a front
Webster
flip splat. Shout out Marta on that one.
Still going.
Here we go. Chialvo to finish it, maybe.
Oh, full over the gap. And what's here?
He's not done. Webster again. Kong, round off. Double
full.
Wow. I can't believe how well he landed all of that stuff. There was what, 12 moves in that, Josh?
Bro, the airtime off that first trick. How you gonna Coca-Cola that?
Oh my gosh, he's getting hugs from everybody down low.
Oh,
I hope he's okay. I mean, he looks tired. Hopefully he's not injured. Those were some heavy drops, big gaps that he did.
And this Webster down to the
He
column.
looks like he's in disbelief. That was maybe one of his dream runs.
Man, and talking to him, like he was saying he was scared for the competition, but I don't think he was intimidated by the other competitors.
No.
He was more scared of what he might do.
He has a saying, what is it, Josh? Today is
today. That is his saying.
Which basically means send it.
Yeah, today is your chance.
Yeah, just do it now. Why wait?
Why wait for tomorrow when today is today?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. Today is the day that judges are going to have a very, very hard choice to make.
Damn. How do you even compare those two runs?
Again, like I was saying, Lautaro, the cannonball, just sending heavy double flips and drops down the entire course. Cosmo with some finesse, some off-axis tricks, really technical connections, things where you have to twist one way and twist back the other way.
Bro,
what's your pick, Josh?
Holy crap, it's going to be so hard, dude.
Yeah, talk to me, though. I mean, personally for you, I feel like you're an athlete who appreciates off-axis and kind of more uniqueness, I guess. But you can't write off what Lautaro did. But you personally, who would you go for this one?
Dude, I think that Cosmo might have had the better run there just by, what he put together. But Lautaro, with those bangers, those rocket launcher moves, man, could have been enough to destroy the judges, man.
Yeah, maybe with Cosmo, it's kind of what you were saying earlier about Ed, like a nutritious run.
Yeah.
Maybe more wrapped up with a bow, kind of a complete thing that you can digest and chew on and, eat, I guess, like a meal. Where Lautaro, maybe some breaks in between, some running spots, some, momentum gathering. Things that aren't a bad thing, but, when we're comparing. So judges maybe took that into consideration. They're ready to go. I'm ready to see who this one is.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1, judges. They're going
Lautaro!
Wow!
Dethroning the previous champion.
Let's talk about it, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow, so I'm sure that Lautaro is just in the air right now. He's ready to go. He's been wanting this for so long. Kings of the Concrete has been something that he tells me is pretty important to him. And next to that, just throwing down hard tricks. I'm so glad, though, we're maybe going to see a new king now. He has a chance to make it all the way to the end. Pretty crazy. We have Kacper.
It's just
holding the crown, defending the title. Now he doesn't have it.
What else could Chialvo possibly do on the course after such incredible
Well, I gotta
bangers?
be honest. During practice, I saw a couple things. I actually was surprised that he did double backflip there in the beginning and not another trick I saw happen. So he's got more in the tank. Hopefully he's good to do it. We will be right back, guys. We're going to take a short break. Oh, man. You already know by seeing what just happened. Don't go anywhere. It's only going to get crazier. Kids of the Concrete, let's go!
Hello and welcome back to Kings of the Concrete. We're here in beautiful Vieste, Italy. We are in the midst of putting together the course for our next round of competitors to hit it up. But we're taking a moment to talk with some of our illustrious judging panel. I have with me the legendary Z. Now, I had a chance to check in with you a little bit last night. It was really cool just hearing a little bit about your story and everything. I've only really known you on a deep level from what I see online, which is crazy because so many people in this sport have connected. This internet community is all around the world. Can you tell us a little bit about what that means for the sport and for this community?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of grew up watching parkour online. That's really what got me into it, you know, watching people like Eric and Pasha and Farang and all that. So I got introduced into the sport by content, you know, so it's such a big thing because you could reach such a wider audience than just, you know, just seeing it in person or in gyms and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of got into the same thing, and it's kind of cool because like when you see us flip, you only get to see us for 6 seconds, you know what I mean? But making longer videos, the reason I started YouTube is I wanted people to know who my friends were and who I am as a character, not just as like a person, and that kind of sticks more and kind of gets you more involved in what it is.
Yeah, it's really amazing to see how the life, the story, it all comes through in this movement, but it's really such a special thing to see it come from the internet onto the streets, the concrete here, these ancient stones. How different do you feel it is, this internet performance versus really being here live and throwing down?
I mean, that's how it all started. It all started on the street, you know, so it really should wrap all the way around and be on the street. That's why I love Kings of the fucking Concrete, you know what I'm saying? It's the sickest part about it. I've been to every single one. Now I've been judging a few, so it's really cool to be back and be here, and it's always sick. I tell everybody it's my favorite competition. I love the head-to-head battles, and yeah, it's just sick that it's always in new locations now and, you know, cool setups.
Yes, absolutely, and we are so grateful to have you here. You've become such a part of this event, and it sounds like we're going to head back to the booth with our boys, Jeff and Dohy. Guys, take it away.
Z, Frosti, thank you so much, and Z, thanks for being a longtime supporter of the event, being a judge for us. Much love, man. And if you guys caught it, Frosti did say we're putting together the course right now. That wasn't just like a phrase. Lautaro went so hard on our last round, he actually kind of blasted a piece of the course. Small fix, though. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, this course has been kind of interesting this time in Vieste. You know, we come out to another country, we have to source materials and things. We have, you know, SketchUp files showing a course we want to build, and we wasn't exactly able to do it. We still put something together I think is amazing. Thank God for Nate Weston, Gabe Nunez for getting out here early, and then Livewire Construction, our builders. Great guys. We're so glad they're on the scene. They're fixing the course up for us. Yeah, that round was insane. Lautaro versus Kacper.
Yeah, dude. Lautaro even had to take a moment after that round just to be like, man, I survived that. That is the level that he's playing at. It is quite incredible.
Let's hope he has like more in the tank though, because he's not done. You know, he did a lot of heavy tricks. Mm-hmm. I hope there's more.
Yeah. I mean, he was down on the course with Rizzy, like just trying to figure out what the heck do I do now.
That might have been one of our hardest matchups yet. Let's talk about that, Josh.
And look at this. Yeah, here's this is our breakout moment, or maybe
he's
a breakthrough.
So high in the air. Look at this.
Oh my
Stalls
goodness.
out.
Could have tripled.
Boom. Oh. So right there, I guess a piece of the platform just kind of moved a bit. I don't know if it was that first trick or the line altogether that brought him into the next round. Regardless, though, I'm glad he's doing it. I just, again, hope there's more coming from him.
Yeah,
let's talk really quick, though, about, again, that was maybe for the judges and for people watching and for those guys, maybe one of the harder rounds to kind of differentiate between.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, well, you know, again, comparing like a very flowy off-axis style run to the constant bangers from Lautaro, man, like it's a good thing I wasn't on the judging panel because I would have made a different decision, right?
Yeah,
but that's why we have those judges.
You would have picked Kacper, you're saying?
I would have, and because I think Kacper had a bit more in the tank, and you can see Lautaro's just doing some planning now on the course because he didn't have anything in place.
Yeah,
but I think he's rightful to move on. Like I can stand with their decision.
Yeah, both of them deserved it for sure, and that's what's so hard about this competition. You get these head-to-heads happen, and what is great about it and difficult about it is you get to see kind of two styles maybe sometimes clashing. Parkour is not a sport of numbers, really. We can't just, there's not a set list of skills that are available for these guys to do. They can use this course in any way possible. I mean, that's probably why it's called free running, you know?
That's right.
There's really style elements that come into play. So a matchup like that, Kacper, yeah, I also prefer some of those stylistic elements, but you can't knock that Lautaro just went out there and gave it all and did some really, I mean, I hate to toss the word dangerous, but some really like dangerous moves, some really risky difficult things.
Yeah, like he could have pulled a triple rotation with that.
Yeah, he was
height.
so high in the air, he could have, and maybe we'll see that, in this competition or one day in competition. But I think it is good that kind of thing gets rewarded, right? Because playing it safe is part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Not that Cosmo did that, but we want to see you guys go for broke out here, and especially when you're going against the previous king, you got to go hard, and I think Lautaro did that. So kudos to both those guys, man. I always toss that word around. I don't, congrats to both those guys. Yeah.
The Kingslayer.
Yeah, two really cool athletes in my opinion. Kacper, has won my heart over since Oslo, and kind of sad he's not the king anymore.
Yeah. But probably not the last we'll see of him at Kings of the Concrete.
No, definitely not. I think I remember last time he said he almost didn't do the onsite qualifiers over the $30 entrance fee, and then he was so glad he did. And then since then, I think he's just been stoked to be coming out, competing, showing his style. Definitely one to watch for the future.
That's the beauty of events like this too, is you get athletes who might not otherwise have a chance to go to places like this, to train in a setting as beautiful as Vieste. Just absolutely, such an incredible thing for someone to be able to get out of their hometown and to be training on different spots and to put an athlete like that in front of the world. I really commend competitions like this for platforming athletes like that.
Yeah, man, just a quick update from the booth. Looks like we're still adding one more piece of wood to the course. So, sorry, guys, but we got to be right back. We'll take one more quick break. I promise you more Kings of the Concrete 5 Vieste Italy action coming your way.
Hope you enjoyed story time.
Welcome back, guys. The Kings of the Concrete 5, Vieste, Italy. We are partially way through our quarterfinals right now, but we actually had to stop because Chialvo went so hard the course broke.
Oops!
Thank God we have our builders on site. We got it patched up, and we are good to rock, guys. We're going to go straight back into it. I just got word we might need to not have music because of the church here. But we'll keep the energy up for you guys. Welcome to the stage, Vincent Froiants from Sweden.
A precision master when it comes to doing sketchy flips.
Oh, bro just had to move a piece of wood out of the course. Yeah, well, winning Vieste, Italy,
I guess that's the Italian way.
That's the Italian way. All right, it's not going to phase Vincent, though. Let's see, eyeing up something on these bars. Vincent is kind of a bar master. As we saw in Oslo, he'll always bring some surprises when he's touching a bar.
Okay.
All right. As the sun sets over Vieste, Vincent Froiants gets up on a bar and does
something from the bar.
Lachey side into the gap.
What?
Oh my gosh, we're already gonna need a replay. That's such a disgusting area to land in.
Yeah, what a choice.
And he's known for disgusting Lachey sides. He did
Gainer
that over in
across.
Oslo. Oh my gosh, and does
way.
another flip gap. Not even a gap, he's landing in a gap that is just so gross.
No space
All
is too tight for Vincent Froiants,
Just
man.
saluted to the judges. So again, this is the type of competitor that when he comes out here, we just have no idea what he's going to do.
Wow.
I did not expect that. And then, I didn't even see the dive roll through the small space there afterwards, too.
Oh my God.
Vincent, that was definitely a run that is on character for him. Wow. I'm so glad we got the replay. Here we go. Check this out. This is also disgusting. So he's going over one wall, traveling to the side. So you got to travel, but you can't travel too much. You got to land in that short area.
Yeah, the corner of that pillar just threatening to scratch your back and not in a nice way
Wow.
either.
Such a cool one from Vincent. Wow. Okay, so we're up next. Ed Scott, back on course. There's a man that can beat something as cool and surprising as that. It's him.
It's your boy Ed. representing Ed Scott.
Ed Scott representing Ed Scott. Ed Scott's from the UK. Spends a lot of time training with, the likes of Storer, Joe Scandra, one of our judges.
Trains a lot with the Bristol boys.
Bristol boys.
He's really been upping his street game, too. He's been just crushing some unreal challenges on the streets.
Ed's good in the gym, in the streets, on the Kings of the Concrete course, wherever you put him. NAPC.
In the sheets.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm kidding. It's a little joke.
He's good at Washington. That's what he meant.
Just took a moment there.
No, but
right.
Ed just came from NAPC, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, solid performance
at
at SPL.
well, yeah. Some bangers there. Definitely a different style competition here, but as he said earlier in that interview with Frosti, he's kind of game to throw himself in wherever, He wants to put his hand in and do his best. Okay, Ed.
All right, thumbs up.
Water behind him.
Big breath in.
Let's see. Double
cork.
Landed. Stomped. Gainer pre down.
Gainer pre down to that ledge.
And plyo.
Oh, front full. Where's he going?
Interesting part of the course. We haven't seen much done here. Reverse. Pre, pop dub.
Whoa! So reverse hyper or reverse 540, pop dub.
I feel like the pop dub was almost a last second decision. Before we get into that, let's take a look at these replays here. Everything pretty stomped. Kind of some slower moments, maybe. Kind of a slight stumble there, but it's okay. I'm not sure if he meant to flip here or not because the plyo was a little surprising. But
yeah,
whether he meant to or not, he flowed out it nicely. Didn't make it look like a part of his run that was, untouched.
And it was a good way of repositioning himself for this reverse.
Yeah, here we go. And then, my gosh, maybe a last-second decision. I mean, the way he just pulled the dub out of nowhere, crazy.
Wow.
Okay, we have both competitors up front. Our judges are deliberating right now. This one could be a tough one to decide on. We saw, powerhouse moves, gaps from Ed, and then you saw some really weird, precise, landing zones from Vincent. So judges are up.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is. Judges, whenever you're ready. We're going Ed Scott. Ed Scott moving into the semifinals against Lautaro Chialvo.
Oh, that's a crazy matchup.
Oh, wow. Finesse versus, I don't know, what do you call it? Cannonball. I keep throwing that one around.
Again. Yeah, what really sang to me was that reverse 540 to dub full. Reverse, one of the hardest vaults to precision, not including con gainers and stuff, but I'm just a huge fan of the reverses myself, so that one really spoke to me. And landing that double full onto a slanted landing, that's very techy, and you can really bust your ankle.
Here's Elis Torhall, age 21. I can't believe he's that young. Are you kidding me? I mean, we've been seeing Ellis winning competitions since probably the age of 16,
something
15,
like that.
More the likes of Ben who's out here at his first one. But I mean, with age comes more skill, I guess. He was already locked in, and he's even more locked in nowadays. Yeah. So glad to have him back on the Kings of the Concrete course. His first run, amazing, insane. Actually,
Double
probably one of my
flyweight?
favorite Ellis runs we've seen at a KOTC, and it was only round one. So now in the quarterfinals, we'll see what we get from him. He's up against Calen Chan. Thumbs up from Ellis.
Okay, he's in. What's he gonna do here?
On the edge of my seat. Gainer pre-down. Wow, that's a disgusting angle. Dub 10. Little dicey landing, but really not bad. Flyway pre up to the bar. Such a precise landing while doing a flip. Scoot dub, hands up. Okay, we're getting in the Ellis realm here. Starts his run with a huge precision gap trick. Finally an angle we can see how gross it is.
Wow, that is distance
Not
as well.
only is he going next to the obstacles, oh my gosh, he's coming right into the dub 10.
Oh my goodness, and then fly
I'm tripping over
90.
my words at how packed this is. Here we go, flyway 90 up onto the bar. I mean, for those of you at home, I mean, imagine doing a flip from a bar. Most people probably can't do that. And then to do it up to another bar at the same height.
Almost
I mean,
your level with it, yeah. And now here comes Calen Chan to face off against Elis Torhall, the GOAT.
I'm trying to think back into the Kings of the Concrete lore here if Calen and Elis have ever faced off before.
Oh, true. Yeah, well, I wonder if it's their first time going against each other.
If they would have, it would have been Kings of the Concrete 2, I believe, over in Los Angeles. If we didn't get to see it, we get to see it now. So I'm very excited. Calen chalking up a ledge.
Instead of his hands. Interesting choice.
Usually, guys, if you don't know, chalk is for grip. You usually put it on your hands to swing on bars so you don't slip off if you're sweaty or something like that.
Yeah, he's not just making a mess because it's fun.
But when you put it on like a surface, sometimes it becomes slippery. So him chalking up that ledge, I don't know, maybe it's a chalk deposit. He's just going to, before he goes on the bar, so slap his hands there. And
tactical chalk spot.
Maybe he's just placing some chalk for later use.
And he has some very unique ledge tricks as well. Not just like the scoot type tricks that you're used to seeing. He'll kind of execute a flip to a flip and kind of land that first flip in a very like difficult manner to link it into the next one. I wonder if we'll see that here.
Yeah, sometimes under rotated. Yeah. You know, we've seen him flip onto his feet, and before he's finished the first rotation, he turns it back the other direction.
Like almost a double flip.
Yeah, we might even see that here because during practice I saw him up to something a little cheeky here on this ledge. Wow, we got the beautiful Vieste in the background. What a scene for Kings of the Concrete 5. And we have two kind of champions of our sport going against each other right here. We got yells from Calen.
Okay, big tension here.
Vieste, here we go. Backflip 180. Backflip 180. That's exactly the trick I was talking about. Where he under rotates, he goes straight in. And yep, like I thought. Double flyway up!
Matched!
Little bit under rotated. He saved it so well. Wow!
What? How did
he just saved the cork pre so well. It almost looked intentional. Cork pre, first ever cork pre dive roll.
Oh my God!
I'm hoping he's okay. I know Calen in his mind knows that was not the landing he wanted, and he looks like he's limping a little bit. Wow. Okay, so unfortunately, up against a competitor like Elis. Oh, man, we're definitely going to get Calen checked out. He's lipping off stage right now.
That dub fly callback,
Take a look at these replays. Nice. So here it is where everything kind of went wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe just not enough distance or power to get the full rotation stuff around. I can't believe he kept going.
He probably saw he was coming up short and so didn't want to fully finish that twist.
Yeah, and unfortunately he landed right on that left leg.
Damn it.
You know, he's got a smile on his face. I think he's all right. And unfortunately for him, that might mean Elis is going to move on after this one.
Yeah, we can't have an injured competitor
one,
next
we can't
round.
have an injured competitor next round. And two, I mean, he bailed the trick and Elis didn't really. So
into the chariot he goes.
Shout out to Calen. We're going to get him over to medical and taken care of. But with a smile on his face like that, I'm hoping he's okay. That was still an insane matchup. I mean, when you have someone like Elis that you have to go against, you know you have to go hard. Yeah. And I think Calen was just really prepared for that and to send it all. We haven't seen that cork gap done yet either.
Yeah, that was... Wait, no, I think Elis did it previous round. Did he
he
not?
did? First up? Yeah. Wow, okay, so that's pretty cool. Elis and Calen doing similar tricks. We're going to announce our winner here. Judges, flip it up.
Yeah, we're in for a big surprise.
And, Elis is going to move on.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's go, Elis.
Okay, guys. Yeah, parkour is dangerous, and you know what? Injuries happen, especially when you're putting it all on the line, and unfortunately, you know, it's just how it goes. But we're going to continue right on. The competitors, one of the next ones especially, is clearing off that chalk that Elis had put down there on the ledge, because, again, we don't want anybody slipping. So looks like once we get that cleaned up there, we'll get our next competitor, Shea Rudolph, coming out of the tunnel.
Versus Clement Rosier.
Clem PK. You know, it's funny. Both of these guys are really good at doing low castaways, low cast gainers, and low con gainers. Funny that they meet now at Kings of the Concrete.
We're going to see some
together.
parkour limbo.
Yeah, imagine they both just come out and start seeing who can do the lowest castaway.
How low can you go? And looks like he's going to his starting spot. Getting that, what is he? Wait, what's he pointing out over here?
I'm not sure. Oh, he's going to use an electrical box?
Is he actually?
I think what's so cool about, I mean, you know, we've tossed around the idea that this is a street style comp, you know, with built obstacles. It's not entirely that. But I would say that you get street style athletes that come out to this kind of thing. And with street style athletes, you see them using some obstacles that we didn't even plan to be part of the course. We're planted here in Vieste in front of this church. You know, there's stuff that, like electrical boxes. Geo earlier used like the trim of the building to do some tricks. You get some really cool, unique things from the athletes. And I really love that about Kings of the Concrete.
Yeah, parkour, we really respect people who can use the entire animal. And
look at this.
What is this?
Shay is on the edge of a cliff over by the water.
Yeah, that's a big drop. If he looks behind him, there is cliffs, water, drops.
Yeah, I mean, technically we never said anything was out of bounds. Shay told us he was going to do a trick here, and we're like, okay, I guess the best we can do is clear that area out for you and make sure you can use it. And we'll get cameras over to check out what you're doing.
God, I guess. I hope he's going forwards.
Yeah, imagine he just does a cliff jump down into the water there.
Or like Castaway?
Castaway pre, oh my gosh.
Not right there.
Yeah, hopefully not, but I wouldn't put it past Shea Rudolph.
He could.
He's kind of the king of those little gross castaway precisions like that.
Yeah. No, okay, looks like okay, hopefully he's
Judges are literally on top of the course right now, looking down to be able to see this happen.
Okay.
Very seldom do we get the judges actually on course.
Yeah, and final checks getting in. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up from Shay. We're good to go.
What is he gonna do here? Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Cast
gainer.
Oh,
Very
landed
low.
So good. That's a gross wall to do a cast gainer off, and he goes back into the dirt with the circle pimp flip.
A to his pre, perfect landing.
Precision landing there. 360 dive roll. Where did he pull that out from?
What's going on here?
Up onto the electrical box, and he does cast
punches
trapdoor.
off the wall.
The audience above him on that roof is going absolutely wild.
Bro.
I love the course use. I think 90% of that run was in places that we didn't even think people would go to.
No
Here
way.
it is, this circle pimp flip, back into the dirt. Signature trick from him and his brother, kind of doing those hip circles into castaways or pimps. And then here we go, A-twist across the gap,
Boom,
pop
big
full.
gap.
Precision landing. I mean, it's not fun to have to land into that cap there. There is quite a bit of a lip.
3-roll there, and then
Yeah, I love this right here.
the course was not enough.
Ended with a street move, yep.
Yep. That was beautiful.
Perfect. Honestly, really good execution all around. Maybe that hand slip. It's not really going to play
It's inconsequential.
negatively.
It doesn't affect
It
much.
wasn't like it's something he messed up, and he recovered well from it. So here comes his competitor, Clem PK. I just threw the Instagram in there. I don't want to keep butchering the French, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. And now he's
Clement.
looking for the lowest ledge on the course.
Yeah, where can I do an even lower cast gainer than Shay just did?
Oh, spoiler.
Clem is one I haven't really seen much from previously, so he got in through the online submissions. It's kind of my first introduction to him. He's definitely capable of some gnarly stuff. I didn't see any practice.
Nope.
This is going to be all a surprise to me. Here we go.
Something off this ledge.
Josh is out of his seat. He's eyes off the monitor and eyes on Clem.
Gotta see it.
Standing,
Double
gainer!
Oh.
Over-rotated.
Ruh-roh.
Honestly, though, landed pretty well, and he's carrying the momentum.
Oh,
maybe a
wanted
trick
that
there
gate
he
flip
wanted,
there.
but he needs the time to recover from kind of that slip up there. Frog gainer down. There we go. Just
So
we're talking
froggy
about.
landing.
Oh.
Okay.
He's up. All right. That was a dicey landing there at the end. I think Josh and I were both holding our breath to see if he got up from it, and he
See
did.
that double gainer.
Luckily. So,
Wow.
an insane run here. Really packing in some
Kind of
difficult
intentional.
tricks. Again, the back roll there, not too bad.
Yeah.
And he continued. I think he was going to roll and do a gate flip here.
Just a
but
little too far
just
forward.
needed that time to recover.
Yeah.
And a smart choice, too. You have some more big tricks coming up. You don't want to be still in your head about kind of a slip-up you had earlier in the run. And then in here, yeah, that one scared me just a little bit, but he standed up.
Looked a bit
seemed
ankly.
fine, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of critical slip-ups in there, so my money's going to be on Shay.
Yeah, Shay just delivered every piece of a Kings of the Concrete run you'd want to see. Surprise, you know.
Surprise.
Surprise being a main one. Here we go, guys. We're going for the judges' flip in 3, 2, 1. And yep, just like that, Shea Rudolph into the semifinals.
Oh, Shay. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Wow,
Okay.
that was a crazy round. Standing double gainer across a gap.
And just like guys, that's our quarterfinals. And we're going to take another break and be right back, guys. 1 minute.
See you soon.
Yo, street car, let's go, baby.
KOTC street, and that was about as street as it gets.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you're enjoying all the Kings of the Concrete 5 action over here in Vieste, Italy. What an insane quarterfinals. I'm so stoked to see Shea Rudolph moving on to the semis. He's just one step closer to finally winning a crown here at KOTC. We're going to go to Frosti on the course with Gabe Nunez for a quick word. Frosti.
Hey, I'm here with Gabe now. You are the founder of Kings of the Concrete. It has become, without a doubt, one of the top competitions in this sport. What does it mean to you to see it here in this place now?
I mean, this location couldn't be more beautiful, and with the sickest athletes on the planet here, throwing down insane lines, things that we never thought we would have seen. I'm just blown away, man. I'm grateful that this sport keeps loving us back as much as we love it.
Yeah, and all right, it sounds like we're actually ready for the next athlete now. I'm excited. You excited, Gabe?
Dude, I can't wait.
All right, back to you guys.
And with that, you heard it. We're bringing out Lautaro again. Oh, he's looking like he's maybe prepping something big again already.
Uh-oh.
That's a look of stress on the face. But if anybody can do it, Lautaro can. Crowd favorite.
bugging.
He's getting everybody on their feet.
Yeah,
Chialvo, Chialvo, Chialvo.
Surprising even himself. And again, you can see he's not scared of the other competitors.
No,
he's just scared about what he's going to do.
Today is today. And Chialvo, sun setting over Vieste, a beautiful backdrop, and some insane tricks about to happen right before our eyes. He's telling the judges.
Okay, so he has a run.
Yeah, yeah, thank God. I mean, last time we checked in, he was still on the course kind of planning it out. Looks like he's got something he's going to give us.
All right. There he is. Lautaro.
Getting the chant going. I hope you guys can hear that at home. The energy here is great. We have got people up on the rooftops, people, the Vieste locals here in the plaza just ready to watch. Amazing talents just throw down on this course.
Let's go.
Round off towards the wall. Whoa!
Up onto the platy.
Here we go. Webster. Double Webster!
No way!
The roll was great. Ow, that was such a good landing. I have no complaints with that one there.
And side flip, and what's he gonna finish with?
Hey judges, what's up guys? Get out of my way. Something nuts is gonna happen.
Are you joking?
So, if Chialvo really did just pull that out of his back pocket, I am so impressed. The level was still to the moon. Check it out here.
Look at this tumbling. Oh my God.
Lautaro's so good at doing stuff out of round off, like over walls and up stuff. I think what he did here was really play into his style.
Yeah,
Double
that's not a
Websters,
bail there.
Round offs, up things. Yeah, I mean, the roll was to kind of save it a little bit, but, you know, right on the edge there, it could have maybe gone wrong.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Some funky
You know,
climbing.
he kept it together really well.
And
Side
then
flip
judges
here.
move.
And so in a lot of runs where you see people kind of take a moment or take a weird path to set up like this, it could be a bad thing. In this instance, it was a setup for a really cool, gnarly trick that nobody's going to do. I think it was okay. Ed's got a tall order.
Yeah, Ed's got a lot of ground to cover here. He's going to need to pull out the big guns.
Well, he doesn't need us to tell him that because he knows Lautaro, but he also knows his own skill level, and he's probably going to perform no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Ed puts down, and wow, already almost done with our semifinals match. Only one more to go after this, and then we'll be at finals.
This is a crazy matchup. Like, I can't say it enough. Just so many different styles, so hard to compare. Like, Ed versus Lautaro, who could have known that that would be a matchup we'd be seeing?
Yeah, and Lautaro, again, bringing kind of these technical elements, but in a different way, like an explosive way, going up onto things, over things, and then double flips. Ed eyeing up something already that looks to be like, you know, your typical technical maneuvers where you have small, precise landings, showing infinite control over the flips that you have in your arsenal.
There's a lot of business over there and hard ground underneath that bar, whatever he's planning.
A lot of business is right. I mean, wooden beams, little pillars, like concrete pillars. Yeah. Dicey gaps that Vincent is doing flips into. Oh, Ed is on. Here we go. Side pre to the rail. Nice. Drop straight in. Oh, fly away full.
Checked it and he's done.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Ed is a little bit cut up, covering it with a sock. He's a tank. Ed is honestly a tank.
Wow. He's like, that's it.
You know Ed is a professional because he stopped the run immediately. He checked on himself to make sure he was good, and he got himself out of there.
Yeah, he's out.
We're going to get him over to the medic. We're going to check out the replay here, guys.
Man, this would have been so nice.
So gnarly. So, again, landing on a rail like that is not easy. So when you have to drop back into it afterwards and do a trick off the bar, you might not get the momentum you need. You might not get the kick back into the swing that gives you the power you need to clear the gap Ed was going for.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this time he just didn't make it.
Man, yeah, that is
such a bummer.
Difficult combination for him to do, and that is a hard board of wood.
I can't
going
believe he
straight to the shin.
just grabbed it. And, okay, we're going to have to go to a judge's decision here. Yep.
Lautaro moves on.
Lautaro in there, and Lautaro is now into our finals, and I can't believe it,
He's got to plan another
dude.
run.
He's got to plan another run, but it seems like he's got the capability to do exactly that.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, wow.
Maybe my favorite matchup that has come to be tonight. Coming up next, we have Elis versus Shea Rudolph. Two amazing athletes. They train together a lot, and they compete together a lot. We're going to see something crazy go down. Let's see if Elis is ready to come out.
Yeah, both represent Autizo, which is their parkour freerunning collective. So it's the Autizo team kill. Let's go.
Elis, like a boss, wiping the shoes, sitting in the back there. Everybody put your hands up for Elis Torhall, age 21, from Sweden. Elis is quickly becoming the GOAT of our sport.
He's been
for a minute. There's not too many parkour athletes that don't know who Elis Torhall is. And he's had many showings here at Kings of the Concrete that have just gone his way. He's got a couple crowns at home. He might take another one tonight. He's sitting in a really good position right now, but he does have a worthy competitor, Shea Rudolph, coming up against him.
Yeah, any competition he enters, he is a shoo-in for first place.
You know, we talked about it in Venice where he lost to Rai Abiang, where Elis has become such a threat that people probably train to beat him. So we're only going to see people getting closer and closer to... Oh! Whoa! Inward double side flip. What? A weird landing. He's recovering fine. It's not like he bailed the trick. Just a little close to that ledge there. Full in across the gap. Wow.
Holy crap.
Stacking power move after power move. I got to stop talking about him and just watch him. Oh,
front flip
big
across.
gap.
Okay.
It's not done yet. Rapid connections, double full. Okay.
What a run!
So, again, that weird landing double side, I don't think it's going to really cause any issue there. We're going to jump right into it. We got to get it moving to the next athlete. Shea Rudolph is coming up. Oh, we could talk about that for days.
Yeah,
but
this
it's
is
okay. We have another crazy run probably coming our way.
Yeah, this is a crazy matchup. Two high-performance athletes, so consistent, so powerful.
And here he is, Shea Rudolph in the black jersey, age 25. I believe he's from Boston.
Yeah, represent Boston and Autizo as well.
Boston, but he travels and competes everywhere around the world, including right here in Vieste, Italy.
Man, that Webster double side. Are you kidding me? Inward? What? In what world, dude?
I don't know if I've seen really too many people do that one except for like Didi.
I think
Didi Aloui.
I think I might have seen one more guy out of Sweden do it.
That's such a hard trick. You have to be moving backwards.
Yeah.
You're rotating towards the ledge you just took off from, and
it's also hard to snatch
clear
the correct axis when you're doing that. When you're turning into the trick, if you're just a degree off, your dub side's going wacko mode.
Yeah, you're kind of pre-spinning yourself on your approach, and so to stop that spin and lock into the rotation, yeah, very, very hard.
Yeah.
Elis Torhall, though, that's what you can expect from him.
Man, after this round, I would love to see a replay on Elis's run as well.
Yeah, there was too many things in there that were just insane.
Yeah.
Okay, we got judges again going up onto the course, the highest platform. They're going to be able to see everything that Shea does from up there. He's the only competitor so far that's gotten everybody on that thing.
And usually he's pretty comfortable in competition, but I don't think we've seen him up against Elis like this before. He's going to have to lock in extra this time.
Yeah, and again, I've said it before, Shea Rudolph has been to every Kings of the Concrete competition. He's gotten close a few times, too, to having the crown. This could be his chance to take it. I mean, he's in the semifinals. He's up against a champion, but he's got the skills to take it home. I don't know. Elis's run was pretty good, though.
He's turning the run with a little hawk, too. something over the stairs.
Everybody's got their phones out at this point. We are coming near the end of the competition.
Yeah, what if they know we have cameras set up that are filming already?
Whatever moves people had in their bag, they're gonna start to bring them out.
Let's go, Shay.
And against Elis, you're gonna have to go hard. Shea Rudolph, ready to go.
Oh, this one's gonna get me out of my seat for sure. Okay, big tension.
Locking in.
What's he cooking here? Big run up.
Double side flip. Hand down, not a bad landing though.
Great step out.
Side safety, technical tricks. 360 cast to dive roll. Circle.
Circle cast.
Oh, right to the chalk on the ground. He put his hands down on that landing right where he placed it. It's almost like he knew where he was gonna land. Big cast out, double flyway up.
Fly up, great
nice transfer to gainer in.
He's still going.
Probably only a few moves left here. Shay.
No way!
Oh!
Okay.
A little head bonk there. He didn't quite land it, but for such a low castaway, I don't know how much better you can land that.
Yeah, what the heck?
Especially at the end of a packed run. Let's look at this. Dub side up this. Again, you have a ramp there. It kind of gives you a little bit of boost, but it's still a very difficult thing to do. 2 flips of that.
And this pop,
here we go.
360 to
unexpected.
Cast 180 roll.
Yeah, pretty good. And he rolled off the side and transitioned right into his next thing. So not only did he do such an insane trick, he controlled it in a way that set him up for the next movement. Right onto the bar here. Big cast out. Double flyway up onto the ledge.
The third double flyway up we've seen in the competition. Are you joking?
Our cameraman hustling down the course to capture all this, and then he just finds the lowest ledge he can and castaways it.
Just a little too cheeky.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's all right on that one. Luckily, doing it that low, you don't take too much impact.
Yeah, I mean, that ledge was less than a foot high. The judges are bugging out because this is a big decision.
If you're at home, stand up off your couch, look at about half the height it was to your seat, and then imagine doing a backflip off of that from your hands. That's just what Shea Rudolph did there.
Bro.
Judges are in a tough spot.
And the funny thing about Castaway is years ago, people were doing them off like the height of the K-wall, and that was impressive.
Yeah, that was the lowest you could do it.
It's been gamified to the level that people are doing it off of less than a foot high ledge on hard ground, dude.
And that's just how the progression of freerunning goes. Each year you have younger kids coming in and doing harder stuff. So it looks like our judges are ready. Judges, do we got a thumbs from you guys? Or
yeah,
are we
what's
still
going on down there, guys?
I think it looks to me like they are stuck on this one.
They got a laundry list to go through, man. There were so many highlights in both of those runs.
So, yeah, we still have our judges deliberating. This is a tough one. I mean, Elis was pretty clean throughout. I guess the only maybe slip up from Shay was the castaway at the end, right?
Yeah, and right at the end too. So
and then
might
Elis,
not count too much.
Elis kind of had a slip up, but it was more like he rolled into something. It's not like he didn't land a trick.
Yeah.
I guess you can consider Shay's a non-landed move.
All in all,
are the judges ready? Yep, judges are ready. Got a thumbs up from Nate West. Here we go, judges. This could be the biggest decision of the competition right here. In 3, 2, 1, let's see it. It's going to Shea Rudolph! Oh my gosh!
Holy crap!
Okay, so, wow, this could be a controversial one coming up. I mean, to me, it was neck and neck, but there are some pinpoints there that maybe people could argue against one or the other. All I know is that Shay is going to finals, and we could have him take his first ever crown.
Holy crap!
It looks like we're going down onto the course. We got Frosti down there. We have an interview with Frosti. Frosti, what's going on down there?
Quick interview. Hey. This is an absolutely amazing showing from you. It was impossible to say which one you. I think that was the longest judges' deliberation we've ever had. What was going through your head as you were standing here watching it all go down?
Well, it's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. I'm so happy for my bro Shay. Put together an absolutely insane run. Was the toughest battle. Fucking wow. Yeah, I had a few slip-ups, but I'm fucking happy. I'm fucking happy.
Well, you absolutely deserve to be happy. There was an amazing showing. All of this competition, you crushed it. And we got to go on to our next one. I can't believe it's going to keep going from here, man. Well done, well done. All right, back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Frosti. Thank you, Elis. Man, a couple mess ups from Elis. Maybe that's what it was.
Dude, how
could have been
do you
anybody's
judge
game.
that?
Guys, we got to take another break. We'll be right back for the finals. And we are back, you guys. What an insane matchup we just saw.
Oh my God.
So much to talk about. Before we do though, just to fill you guys in, Elis Torhall just took 3rd place because Ed Scott is not going to be able to run after his unfortunate bail in his run. Congratulations, Elis.
Yeah.
Kind of weird to be calling him in 3rd place though. And let's talk about that matchup because maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a little controversial that he's in 3rd place right now.
This is a very controversial
We just sat back
call.
here this whole time going, sighing, I can't believe it. Let's talk about it.
It just knocked us off our feet. I mean, Elis came in with that dub inward side, but Shay, in my opinion, did have the better run. It was just altogether better put together.
It was, and you know, he's been really using the course in kind of a pretty unique way. Not that Elis has not, but I guess we saw a little bit more obvious things from Elis there. Shay's still keeping that surprise factor while keeping it difficult. And the matter of connections, the way he connected were really hard. I mean, he had that castaway at the end, very short castaway. And when you have a castaway that low, I mean, he did bail it. Let's not say he didn't bail it, but he still made it pretty much all the way around.
Like, he made it
you
to
know,
the
he
ground.
didn't belly flop or anything like that. So that's a dicey thing with free running, and especially with judges watching things in real time and back-to-back people going, is you got to pay attention to these minute things. And I guess in Shay's instance, he did enough of other stuff to carry it through. I'm really curious online. People, guys, don't get too mad about it. I'm sure we got a lot of Elis fans out there, some diehard Elis fans. I know they are out there because Elis is the GOAT.
But that is one of the biggest upsets of all time.
Let us know. This is a great thing about our community, guys. Give us the feedback. Let's see your thoughts on why they think Elis should have won or why they agree with Shay winning. Our final is crazy though. Let's take a look. Who we got?
Lautaro versus Shay. What a crazy random matchup. Nobody could have predicted this.
Well, you could, given the skill set of both these two, but I think you're just so used to seeing kind of, the Elis make it to the top.
The Elises, the Eds.
Yeah, exactly. And so we have a really unique head-to-head pairing right here. Lautaro with the power moves. I am so excited to see what he throws here. It's probably going to be something big. And then Shea Rudolph finally in the finals. I'm so glad he has a chance at this crown. Like I keep saying, he's come to every Kings of the Concrete. He's such a good competitor. He just somehow has maybe gotten in hard parts of the bracket or had, things go wrong a little bit for him during his runs, and he hasn't made it this far before.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Now it's going very right for him, it
going
seems.
very right. But either way, guys, we're going to have a brand new King of the Concrete, and I'm so excited to see who it is.
So up first for the final round, it is Lautaro Chialvo. Putting on a tumbling clinic on the course.
Tumbling, but off of 6 to 8 foot drops
on
and stuff.
concrete.
The sun is going down. I hope he's got enough light to see what he needs to do out here. Yeah, we have the city of Vieste just in the background.
Gorgeous.
Chialvo on top. A similar starting point we've seen him do before, which leads me to believe he's going to do something nuts off of this drop again.
This is maybe the calmest I've ever seen him before. Like each round he just gets calmer.
And I've heard rumor of this trick, so let's see if I'm correct.
What do you think? Full or triple back?
If I either full or a double full in.
Double full
and
in.
if you're a free running fan, keep your eyes glued to the screen. This young man is probably going to do something we've never seen before.
Oh,
well,
boy.
We've seen it from him, but not at Kings of the Concrete. Chialvo, deep breath.
He's in.
On top of the block, same starting point. big focus. We have a rye situation. Thumbs up. Chialvo,
Okay.
let's go.
Big energy in the crowd. Let's go.
Here we go. Round off. Hand slip. Full. Again, splitting the course open. He's going to call it right
he's
there.
He's going to call it. Fair enough. Yeah, a little slip on that round off.
I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. Man, we have seen people just going to the absolute limits today, you guys.
Yeah.
And it's why you see these free runners just, oh my
Hand
gosh.
slip,
taking
dude.
some,
Still commits to it, though.
Taking some really, really gnarly bails. That is such a high ledge to take that drop from. I mean, landing right on his side. I'm hoping he's more okay than he is just upset at himself for having to mess up.
Yeah.
His hand did slip. We kind of saw that replay there, but again, on the setup move for that, he just had a little slip.
Yeah, I wonder if we could see just one more angle of that round off.
Yeah,
from above,
hey
potentially.
Booth, if possible, we'd love to get one more replay over here of Chialvo's takeoff for that.
It looks like he's okay, just upset.
Good cheers from him down there. I mean, I'm sure he's in pain a little bit. He's got maybe a slight I mean, he looks happy. I'm sure he's just upset. He came all this way. He had a chance in the finals to get the crown, and unfortunately had a bail.
Man.
Yeah, I'm hoping though from the back. I mean, what does this mean for Shea Rudolph? I'm sure by this point, I don't want to say too much if he hasn't caught on, but he maybe has caught on that wasn't a full run from Chialvo. So
what's he gonna do?
Let's see what Shea Rudolph does. He still kind of needs. I mean, that's an insane trick that Chialvo just did. He still needs to put together, something really, really good.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we have an entertaining run from him here coming up pretty soon.
Oh man. Oh, I wish we could have seen what else he had planned in that run.
I'm wondering though, guys, we're definitely gonna need to get maybe that course scooted back into place, and we're gonna have to get this running here. We're losing our daylight. I wish we could watch this stuff happen forever, but we gotta keep her moving. We're minutes away here from crowning a new king of the concrete.
And we may be looking at him right now.
Here's Shea Rudolph, age 25, from Boston, Massachusetts, from the United States.
Yeah, beast of the game.
Gabe's talking to him. I think maybe they're just letting him know we don't have time to fix that course. There's just a small gap in it where Chialvo had landed.
Yeah.
And maybe just making him aware of it or asking if he's even using that part of the course.
Yeah.
Man, free running competitions, you never know what's going to happen. And sometimes it's stuff that has to make us, the production crew, act on our feet here.
Well, especially considering the fact that Lautaro did 4 runs.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane, man.
4 runs, and I think each one had a round-off double flip in it.
Wait, is Shay still going to do it? Bro.
Okay, so he's setting up chalk in a spot that's making what? You think
That's
of
a dead giveaway.
Yeah, what do you think is coming?
I'm thinking.
What do you think? Give it away to the audience?
Con gainer to the pillar. I'm making a call.
Yeah, I mean, when we first made this spot, we were kind of looking at that. Why would he be putting chalk on that ledge, though? Do you think?
Grip? Maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know,
we'll see.
man.
We definitely had Shay in mind when we saw that. We're like, this could happen here, especially after his performance at SPL where he did a con gainer to a rail. A pillar might be light work at this point.
Yeah. Water is God.
So another thing about these competitors, I mean, even if they come out here and they know their competitor bailed or something like that, some of these guys are competing against themselves.
Yeah.
Especially someone like Chialvo, they're trying to make themselves proud or do tricks that they've always wanted to do in competition.
Yeah, you still want to come out with a good run.
So I feel like Shay could be putting still a lot on the line here, and let's see what he's got for us. Similar run-up from his last run.
Front 1 and 3.
Very casual. I can't believe how easy he makes that trick.
What's happening here?
Round off, half. I love that he just uses that trick to kind of angle himself.
Flyaway pre!
Another gnarly shinner, maybe.
Oh my God.
Okay. He was able to finish the run.
Whoa.
He probably saved that a little bit.
Yeah, gritting his teeth through that last trick.
It's crazy, you guys. Parkour, I mean, if you don't do the sport, a shinner is when you scrap your shin. And it happens so often in parkour and free running.
Yeah.
That's why we've seen, 3 of them now tonight?
Yeah, 3 epic shinners.
So here's this replay, guys.
Oh, so the chalk was for the bar then?
Yep. And looks like right here, just didn't get enough distance. And I guess he didn't shin. I just got word. Wow, so very cool run from Shay. was great. That's a Shea run we expect to see
That
in a
was a
finals.
Shea run.
I loved it, honestly. And even despite the little slip up, he came away unscathed.
Yeah,
and,
highly unusual to see him mess up a flyaway precision
I
like
know,
that.
right?
But for his 4th run of the
Yeah.
day, it makes complete sense. And that front 1 and 3, it is the 3rd one of those we've seen today, but that
was probably the cleanest. Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back to announce our King of the Concrete. See you soon.
See you soon.
I hope you guys have been watching because I just saw some of the most incredible free running I've ever seen. Give it up for the Kings of the Concrete 5 men's division. I know you guys are all antsy to crown a king tonight, but first we have to do our Best Trick Award. This award could go to a competitor at any point in the competition that did something the judges loved. And yeah, it is well deserved tonight, you guys. They're taking home a KOTC chain and some money. Drum roll, guys. Tonight's Big Trick Award goes to Lautaro Chialvo. Round up full in gap.
I'm Survey! Woo! I'm Survey! Woo!
So Lautaro taking it home for the round off full in, actually in his first run. So one of the very first tricks that we saw of the comp, taking it home for their Best Trick Award. Yeah, here's the trick now, guys. Congratulations to Lautaro. Oh, man. We knew that guy was crazy, didn't we? Okay, guys. Let's bring our finalists back up here. We have Lautaro Chialvo and Shea Rudolph. Get one of you guys on each side here. What's up, boys? Okay, guys, so we have our judges over here. You guys ready to call a king? Let's do it. All right, guys. Judges, with a flip. In 3, 2, 1. Yo, Shea Rudolph is your new King of the Concrete! Wow, what a competition, you guys! We had bails, we had some insane tricks go down. Shea Rudolph is finally a king. Shay, I need you for an interview really quick. Okay, Shay, really quick. Oh, almost a repeat of Venice. Someone going against Elis in a semifinal round. Going into that matchup, Elis is one of your close friends. You know he's a beast of a competitor. How was that, man? What was your thoughts going in, your plan, your strategy? Give me whatever you can.
Yeah, first off, Elis is one of my best friends. He's the best, hands down, best parkour athlete of all time. It's just true, especially competitive. And that's why right before, I was like, okay, I have my line plans. It goes kind of hard, but not too crazy. I was just going to be like, oh, get some nice steps, no extra steps. And then I'm thinking, okay, it's Elis, bro. I need to do something different. So last second, I'm like, okay, I'm going to change my run. I'm going to do something I didn't practice, which is the 360 to get, cast Arabian roll. And I thought of a way to fit in my line, because I knew if you're going up against Elis, you need to go crazy. So I put that together. It worked out well. And sorry for talking long, but for Elis, like, going up against Elis is like, it's just amazing. He's the best in the world, and I love it.
Wow, last minute change up and he still beat the king. You've been in every Kings of the Concrete. I gotta get one more question in here. You've been to every Kings of the Concrete and you've been to every Kings of the Concrete, sorry. You've gotten close a few times. You're finally here with the crown going on your head. How's that feel, man?
It feels amazing. I really wish I got this last line put together, but it's parkour. This is what happens. Sometimes you don't get stuff first try. And same with
Excellent job, bro. Go get your crown, homie. Let's do it. Okay, I hate to cut him off. We're just losing light. I want the boy to talk on forever. Shay's one of my favorite athletes. I'm so happy to see him finally up there getting a crown, guys. Everybody here should be so stoked for this young man. He's battled at every Kings of the Concrete, and now here he is on the podium. Frosty, how did you think of that competition?
I don't know if any more unexpected things could have happened. The only thing I knew to expect is it was going to be complete surprise, and it was just over and over, just unexpected insanity.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to a couple people. Yo, we got Shay getting absolutely blasted with the champagne right now. We got a Trabuco trophy up there. We've got the mayor of the town, the sports director here. Wow. Wow, yeah, great day for Shea Rudolph.
I mean, Vieste is taking off. I can tell you these streets are going to be bumping tonight without a doubt. The party has just begun for these athletes.
I was saying earlier, this has been one of my favorite rosters for Kings of the Concrete. We had a couple people drop off, but wow, the show still delivered so well. So many surprises, and wow, a new king, Shea Rudolph. Josh.
One of the craziest upsets of all time in free running history. Shea Rudolph making parkour history. Let's go. What a great day to be a parkour fan.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, we have so many amazing athletes here. Any one of them could have deserved to win. You know, so many people were expecting people like Elis to be there in the finals. But in reality, I love that an athlete like Shea, who showed up to every single event, pushed himself through over and over and over, finally comes out on top. I don't think there is a more deserving person up there, a nicer guy. I mean, he deserves this, and I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, very well deserved, you guys. We got to get over here to party, so a couple closing remarks. You know, tune in, Tempest Free Running. We're going to be reposting the live broadcast. Make sure you guys stay up to date with all Kings of the Concrete news. We got more coming for you. Special thanks to Tempest Free Running, Vieste Parkour, all the lovely sponsors from in town that made this event great for us and, you know, brought us into their little town to have free runners take over and on their rooftops. Josh, thank you so much for being a commentator once again. I'm Jeff Garrido. This is Frosty Snow, Frosty Fresh. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you again on the next one.